Hi friends, welcome. Happy Monday. I've been listening to the game's music. How's everyone? My head hurts a little bit, but I think that's because I've been staring at screens all day. Let me scroll up and say hi. Hi Anna, hi Susie, hi Shiris. Anna, thank you for the 35 stream streak. Appreciate it. Hi Julie. You're being snoozed on by a Zagreus. I love that. Nyx would never stoop so low. Yes, do give Zag all the love for us. Julie, I appreciate the lyric thank yous. Ups and downs of period is always, as always, punching me in the rear, but I saw the Michael Jackson movie yesterday, the one with his nephew playing Michael. It was so good, except for my period started during the movie. Oh, that sucks. It sucks, like, when you know, like, you feel, like, my body gaslights me, though, because I'll be, like, near my cycle, and then it's like, oh, it's starting, and then it's, like, not actually, like, nothing actually discharged. I'm like, you're so lucky I wear a pad all the time. You're so lucky I wear a liner all the time. But I'm glad you enjoyed the movie, though. He's either purring or snoring. Okay, it's probably purring. Oh, cutie. Oh, fluffy boy. I don't remember if I mentioned it here, but my dad's coming back home from work this Thursday, Friday. Yay! Are y'all gonna do anything for his return from work? Put some Incy coffee in the mug, milk, stir with frother, and boom, delicious coffee milk. I mean, it's more like a frappuccino, because frappuccino, like, kind of in a way, just without the ice. It's like hot. I guess, like, that's a latte. I'm not super familiar with different coffee types, so I would not know. But, like, because I think fraps and maybe lattes are more milk-based versus coffee-based. Barely moved all day, just did a little tidying in preparation for next weekend, but we had a bank holiday as well, so I feel justified in being lazy. That's fair. Yeah, today we had our 3-day weekend. That's why I'm streaming a little earlier than normal, because today is Memorial Day in the United States. So, because I work at a university, we didn't have work today. So it means I have a 4-day work week, which is nice. We want coffee, but it's 32 out there. That's fair, yeah. That's fair. I mean, I will drink hot chocolate in the dead of summer. I will. I'll drink it any point. I'll drink a frappuccino in the middle of winter. Making wear long sleeves makes me so jealous right now. Yeah, I think my apartment's like 69 nice or 70 degrees. I haven't actually checked the thermostat today. All I did for the thermostat was just like turn it up just so that like the heat kicks on if it gets too cold. But yeah, I actually changed into this because I was wearing the Cult of the Lamb shirt, which I've technically been wearing for 3 days, because doesn't smell, doesn't stink, why wash it? Also, I haven't been anywhere, so this music is, yeah, it's very interesting. I was not expecting menu music like this. So, and I did already adjust some of these settings, so I will be playing around with the audio as well. When I started yesterday, I was like, oh, hello, good to see you, bitch. Haha, I'm sorry. I passed it to you and Anna. My apologies. Mom wants to bake something new. Ooh. I got a 100 cookies book for birthday. I think Mags gifted it to me. I think. And I remember like looking through to see like what all the recipes were, and I remember seeing a recipe for sesame cookies, and I can't get them out of my head. I don't have all the ingredients to make them because I don't own sesame seeds at a whim, so I would need to get sesame seeds, but I low-key want to make them at some point. Depending on how the move goes, and by depending on how the move goes, I mean depending on if I can have the setup that I am envisioning in my head of where everything is going to go. We could potentially, depending on how things work out, potentially cooking stream. Not promising anything because I don't know the logistics, but potentially, if chords reach, that's the big thing. If chords reach, then yes, we can do it. But I have to see how things are set up first. Mine got here like 4 days early and started Saturday, which is nice because I'm in the clear for con, but man, did I get blindsided by the level cramps. Oh, at least it won't be here for con. I'd rather like it come early and then just blindsided by cramps than having it for an event. Tried to play games saying, my god, I fucking hate heat waves. You're currently talking to the ghost of Susie. Rest in peace. When's the funeral? Gray, make chat suggestions. Well, I don't even know. Suze, you're getting ahead of yourself here. I don't even know if this is going to be feasibly and logistically possible. If I'm able to do the setup in my new place the way that I am envisioning, then potentially, if chords reach. If chords reach. I have no idea. I have no idea if it's going to logistically actually be a thing. So, we shall see. I feel like my camera is being weird again. Con with it would have been literal hell since the times are staying up the entire week. Oh, yeah. And also just, like, having to, like, walk around. Like, I wear a pad. Like, tampons and me just don't jive. I just don't jive with the tampons. I would feel just icky just, like, walking around, like, with a pad and like walking around everywhere and stuff like that. Like I would just feel really icky. So, but that's just me. Bleeding in a heat wave is hell. Yeah. I would also have to trim down there. Like, it's not a forest. It's not the Amazon rainforest down there, but it is a little it's a small forest. I'm very not great at keeping up with shaving. Armpits I shave frequently because it starts to bother me after a while, but elsewhere no. I haven't shaved my legs in years. It's not a bush, it's a forest. Alan Wake definitely said that. Definitely he said that. Definitely. Just a bush, just a bush. Just a bush indeed. Tampons made my cramps a lot worse since I switched to period panties. The pain has gotten worlds better. Period panties, I have heard of those. I would be afraid of just like feeling like I don't know, it feels like, that feels like a sensory thing for me. That feels like wrong sensory wise. Even those aren't really comfy in a heat wave, which is fair. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I would argue that nothing probably feels comfy in a heat wave. I just know the music. Yeah, it's on loop, but this is the opening music. Apparently there's voices in this game. I was not expecting voice acting because I was going through the settings to see like, okay, like what audio can I turn up and down? Do I have my subtitles? Because we love our subtitles in this household. And it had a slider for voices. I'm like, voices? Hello? As valid, it took me a bit to get used to it. That's fair. Yeah. I was gonna say something and I forgot. The brain cell is gone. Oh! Can we get a slider for the voices in our head? I think that's called therapy, Shiris. I think that's I think that's Shiris. I think that's therapy. And maybe medication, depending on what the voices are saying. Boo. Dude, it is so mind-numbing to me that most neurotypical people don't have an internal monologue. Apparently that's just like not a thing for a lot of neurotypical people. I have an internal monologue. I've always had an internal monologue. Like, I'm like constantly narrating everything in my head. That sounds fake as hell. I don't know, like, how, like, can people just have, like, quietness in their head? That's a thing? Like, it just, like, it's just mind-boggling to me. It's still super fascinating how, like, anyone, regardless if they're, neurodivergent or neurotypical, some people can't, like, they don't have, like, an imagination in terms of, they can't picture things in their head. Like, that just also boggles my head. Of, like, what do you mean you can't picture something in your head? Like, that just feels like, what? It's wild. Quietness in the head seems like fake news. It does. It does. But if you did see me playing Overwatch, Dead by Daylight, Blueprints, I did play Tomodachi and Love and New Space today, but those are not on my PC, so you couldn't technically see me play. I promise I did actually work on things today. I did actually work on stuff. We okay there, bestie? What? What? General, I would definitely recommend that. Wait, I tried some of these earlier in the year and they were comfortable as fuck. Oh, nice. Switching games. Also Overwitch. Did I say Overwitch or Overwatch? I don't remember. Object permanence. Whatever my mouth says permanence. I don't remember 30 seconds ago. Apparently I'm tired, I guess. I don't know. But I did finish. I finished a video. Did I make the thumbnail? No, I did not make the thumbnail. But the video is done. The video is rendered. It is exported onto my PC. Thank you. Also, Overwatch. Oh, okay. A joke for me. Got it. I gotta make the thumbnail, which hopefully I can make that sometime tomorrow, and then hopefully publish it for this weekend. It is the 2025 stream highlight compilation video, because that one was the one that was the closest along, and I had to record like a very quick like disclaimer at the beginning of like, hey, my video editing software fucked some stuff up. Don't know when it fucked it up though. Like I had like some text stuff like on the screen at certain points that got completely deleted regardless of what track they were on. And I'm like, what the fuck happened? I need to switch video editing softwares. I need to go to DaVinci. I feel like I'm ready for DaVinci now. Like if you told me 2 years ago, like, hey, try DaVinci, like switch from Adobe Premiere Pro to DaVinci, I would have said like, no, hell no. But now that Wondershare has kind of taught me a little bit of the basics of film editing, I feel like I would be ready to dive into DaVinci, but I need to finish my other projects first. I have started in Wondershare just so that they're done, because I don't think I can export like the timeline to a new program from Filmora without it causing some problems. So I have until my subscription runs out, which I think is like in September, October, to finish all that. Yeah. So yeah, hopefully we will have a little a mini watch party this weekend for the highlight reel. It's about 30 minutes long. So it's not my best work. There's definitely stuff I wanted to add, but at this point, it's just like, I just need to get this video done and be done with it. I'm enjoying Fallout 4. I want to get done before 007 First Light comes out. I hope I can get done before 007 First Light. We shall see. I mean, also don't push yourself, because Fallout is an open world game. So like you should like properly take your time to enjoy it. So if you, excuse me, if you don't get it done before 007, that's okay. You could also stop playing Fallout and play some Blueprints before 007 comes out. Just a suggestion, just a suggestion.
Fill him with gold. Fill him with gold.
Derp, thank you for the 100 bits. The Detective Hack Fund. I would love to wear hats on stream, but this headset just does not allow for it. And if I were to wear like the hat first and then put the headset on top, then I don't get the full section around my ears for the headset. Suggestion has been posted into the suggestion box. What suggestion box? You don't have a suggestion box. I'm confusion. Derp, I hope you're doing well. I appreciate you. You do? Where is it? Because I have other suggestions. It's called me. Okay. But hear me out. Tiny hat taped to the headset. Off center. I am hearing you. I am reading into my eyeballs and into my brain. I am reading. I am perceiving that comment. Hold on. Wait. Amazon. Actually, no, we'll just Google it. Tiny detective hat. No. Shopping. I said tiny detective hat. How little is this detective hat, though? This does not look little. I love how I searched tiny detective hat and I got all of them are just regular size detective hats. Except for this one off Etsy, which just looks like regular, or like it is tiny. Oh, and it's for like the size of a dog. Because I know what's his face on Staggies, who's one of the Dead by Daylight content creators. He has a little pink cowboy hat on his headset. A doll hat, maybe? Oh, maybe. Oh, yeah, she does too. Yeah. Yeah, Emma does. She has a cowboy hat. I think that might have been my throne gift. I don't remember for her. Sherlock, I'll throw Sherlock away, keep their hat. But that just feels like a waste, though. Like, I'm trying subconsciously / consciously, I'm trying to be more mindful of how much, like, I waste and buy. So, like, I hate throwing stuff. Like, I don't want to sound like a hoarder because I'm not a hoarder. But, like, I hate throwing stuff away of things that, like, could be gifted or reused or, like, donated. So, like, I don't want to, like, buy. And also, like, with my own money. Not to say that you have to buy me a Sherlock doll. But, like, I'm trying to be more mindful of what I put my money towards. And then I spend, like, a gajillion dollars on Love and Deep Space, but that's a different problem. Sherlock doll can live next to Eggy behind you when someone mentions the hat on your headset. Show them the hatless Sherlock doll. I mean, I could, but like the Sherlock doll does not spark joy to me. Like, I want my stream shelf, and also because like I don't know what the setup is gonna be once I move. I don't know what this wall of plushies is gonna become once I move. Like, we're gonna have the wall of plushies. I just don't know if it's gonna be on camera anymore, depending on how behind me will be set up once I move. Why do you have a Cumberland sausage burger doll? Durham Angelo has got me on the side of no waste over consumption. I love Durham Angelo, but like that's also like on the side of like for like health and beauty products, which like I don't really use. Like I use shampoo. I don't use conditioner because there's nothing to condition. My hair is too short for that. And I have a face wash and a cleanser. That's it. And deodorant, of course. Make a hat out of paper. I could do that. I could do that if there was if there's like a pattern somewhere, I could probably do it. I have scrapbook paper, which I packed already, so I can't make the hat today. I already packed the scrapbook paper. Hi Ray, how are you? Hello, me going, I should buy less stupid shit, and me fully intending to spend a shitload of money in our Sally next weekend, but I'm saving so much on shipping. That is fair. That is fair. You're saving on shipping. But also if it sparks you joy. Like, I have an entire bag behind these 2 blue bins off to the side that's like full of like prints and stuff that I've gotten at cons recently that I haven't been able to hang because I know I'm moving. So 2D hat printed on paper, cut out with scissors. But well, one, my printer does not have ink. My printer does not have ink at the moment. I bought ink for my printer. Second, I want the hat to stay like properly on the headset, so it has to be 3D. A 2D shape isn't gonna cut it for me, personally. Draw the hat, no more excuses. I'm going to continue making excuses because I'm very picky. If I'm going to do something, I want to do it right. I want to make it worthwhile. Speaking of lads, I finally got Silas's card this morning, reached level 100 with Xavier. Yay! All boys are at level 100 or higher. Yay! Who's your highest affinity? Mine, I think, is Zane at 116, but all of them are above 100 at this point. But they're all very close to one another. My short hair does feel lots better with conditioner, but that's probably because of the going gray. Oh, maybe. I don't know, like, I just don't see the, like, I've been always told that conditioner is to, like, detangle my hair, but, like, I have no hair to detangle, so I'm like, I don't need it. Like, and also my hair's thick. Like, I don't really need conditioner. Leon Pillow was an absolute necessary purchase, yes. Leon Perfume, however, was a bit self-indulgent, but I still ordered it as well. That's not self-indulgent at all. I have so many perfume rollers for Love and Deep Space Men. I have so many. So many that I don't need, but I have them. Susie, I'm 99% sweat and 1% right actually kill me. Heat waves have made me realize short hair is also a godsend in this weather. You're welcome, by the way. And right, it will be with Aaron on the case. Right. We'll just pretend to have. I mean, I could always get, like, if I really wanted to have, like, the thing, I could get one of my baseball caps, but again, with the headset, it's not gonna fit. It'll just hurt my head even more. Raphael, of course. But, like, what level, though? Like, what level? Please do tell me how Leon smells. Yes, I want to know how Leon smells, please. Thank you. Maybe all me growing out my hair. I mean, like, you can always, like, trim the ends if you wanted. Been sat with a spray bottle of water all day. I actually cannot deal with it. It's vile. Did you cut your hair for it? Did Susie copy your trim gray? No, she didn't. She got like a cute little bob. Level 147. Ah, okay. Yeah, all of mine are like within like 10 of each other. Okay. All right, well, I appreciate you all being here. Just as an upcoming look at the schedule henceforth. So tomorrow night we're going to continue, maybe finish Cocoon, depending on how fast we travel within worlds. Saturday we'll be continuing on with Mass Effect 3, and then next Monday, depending on how today goes with the Operator, we will continue playing the Operator. The Operator was given to me as a Steam key from the developer as part of a FakeOS initiative. They're trying to get their own Steam tag for FakeOS as a kind of like a subgenre of games. I don't mean to pick my nose. I feel a hair being weird in my nose. So I got this key as part of that. So thank you, developers, for a key. The Steam store description reads as follows. Welcome to the FDI. As our newest operator, your role is to use your detective skills to assist our field agents and investigate mysterious crimes. Use cutting-edge FDI software to dig for clues, solve puzzles, and uncover the truth. This was released in July of 2024, and it's a detective investigation conspiracy puzzle game. Hopefully it's not a horror game. It's kind of giving, if any of y'all were here when we played Orwell, it's kind of giving Orwell vibes a little bit with like the interface and stuff. That's kind of what it's giving. I've been drinking coffee without the hot water all day. Food has been bland and games are a no-go. Hair was cut a while ago thanks to depressive espresso matting. Description says scent notes: citrus, pepper, pelargonium, vetiver, cedarwood, metallic notes, leather, patchouli, and benzoin. So I guess he smells like everything. Well, some notes are going to be stronger than others. You have to let know when it comes what it smells like. FBI, FBC, FDI, it's all connected. Wait, isn't FIC in... What's the branch that's in Beyond Two Souls? Is that still FBI? But there's another organization too. The ones that actually does like the paranormal stuff. That trifecta that forms the triangle. You know too much. At least we're all suffering together. I'm sure your Bob eats espresso aside. Hope it looking good. Literally all Omegaverse have read has Leon's Omega scent as citrus, and damn if it's so not the AVO. Oh, Jesus. We're not even like a half hour into stream and we're already mentioning the Omegaverse. Oh no, how tragic. All right, we're gonna pivot into gaming here because we do game alongside our podcast. There is a game with the podcast you're listening to. As always, let me know how audio is on y'all's end. I'm still trying to fiddle with audio across games. Beyond Two Souls has DPA. Thank you, DPA. So we got the FBI, FBC, FDI, and the DPA. Hello?
One for yes, two for no. Do you understand?
No, I don't.
Do you believe in extraterrestrial life?
Okay, so no.
Are you currently restrained?
Yes.
Are you married?
No, we're not married.
Do you work in law enforcement?
No.
Do you know who I am?
An alien? No, we don't know who they are.
Do you know who you are?
Yes.
Are you...
Oh, name's redacted. Yes.
Good. He's ready.
What an opening. Yes, I am fucked. Oh. Oh. I don't know what this music is, but I am here for this. FDI headquarters. Washington, D.C. Hey, I know that place. I live an hour from there. Sorry, I don't mean to be picking my nose. There's like a hair that's like stuck or something. Yeah, kernel version. I recognize some of those. Yes, I am fucked. Yes, I am a virgin. This is secure and monitored federal government terminal. All unauthorized access with sharing any information within it is strictly prohibited and subject to criminal prosecution. I don't know the username. Dude, if I'm able to take a selfie where I don't hate myself, I may post it in 17-degree Discord. Oh. Oh, Oh, it logs. Oh, so I just kind of like in Emily is Away, we just do the typey things and it does it for us. That's kind of cool. So we are Evan Tanner. User Big Milkers. Password fucking password. Oh, we got an achievement for logging in. Can we look in the trash? Welcome to the FDI. You are assigned as the operator program. Please read the following document before proceeding. Your program supervisor will contact you with further instructions. Oh boy, friends, we have a manual we need to read. Oh no. We have some training we need to do. What is the operator program? Program has been specifically designed to provide technical support to field agents, henceforth abbreviated as agents, while also ensuring a high level of confidentiality. How does it work? Agents call the hotline. Hotline, you say? FBC, where are you? We love a hotline here. Is it a red old telephone in a secluded room? Perchance. Control, it's everywhere, wherever you go. I see it everywhere. Sometimes I still hear her voice. Okay, so agents call the hotline. The call is dispatched to secretaries who verify the agent's identity, clearance level, and request. The request is forwarded to the supervisor. Why is his name Trench? Why is his name Trench? Why is his name Trench? It's all control. I see a vision lies in dairy.
Hey, how you holding up? Get all that booze out of you?
Sorry, I'm not following.
What? You seriously don't remember? You wanted to celebrate your new job, and I quote, ahem, properly. Well, I'm happy you're here. You and me at the FDI together. It's really great. But I gotta
Am I
tell
a
you
Nepo
something.
hire?
When we're on the job, I can't treat you differently than anybody else.
So you gotta
You
treat me like a hard
understand,
ass.
Right?
Of course, Mike, I mean Director Trench.
Good. Well, I'd better run. The FDI can't run itself now, can it? Good luck with your first day. All right?
Don't worry about me, Director Trench. Why is his name uppercase? Is all last names uppercase? Don't worry about me, Director Trench. Okay, cool. Skinner? We have Skinner. That's a psychologist.
Good morning, Mr. Tanner. Welcome to the FDI. I assume you're up to speed on your mission here.
Why
at
do you
the
sound like a
operator
robot,
program?
sir? Assume you're here to speed on your mission on the operator program. I haven't fully read it yet, though. Okay, we're gonna speed read it. Request is forwarded to the supervisor. Supervisor dispatches call to the available operator. A direct line is established between the agent to an operator. Once the operator fulfills the agent's technical request, the line is closed. Okay. I'm itching to play Control 2. I'm so excited for Control 2. And I will be, by the way, I will be streaming the Summer Games Fest. That it's the first Friday of June. I think it's at like 6 p.m., 7 p.m. Eastern time. I will be streaming it. So we will stream it live on Twitch. So hopefully we get a release date for Control Resonant on that day. Just get 3 missing achievements. Speaking of fucking password, I played a bit of TBH for today for the anniversary. Just get 3 missing achievements. Marcus freeing androids, Hank killing Connor, and I'll be back. Ooh, did you do all of them? Were you able to do all of them or not really? I can feel the cheese through the screen. Xavier? I didn't even pick up on the name of Xavier. Oh my god. Say I played Summer Game Fest for my 2nd week off. I have been blessed. I love that for you. Some of his undercover missions before Chrono Rush Catastrophe. Right, yeah. He definitely looked like this man too. Definitely. I've read the welcome document, sir.
You know the basics. Good. So, just to recap, your job is to support our agents by providing them with all the help they need in the field.
Welcome to Freddy
solve the
Fazbear's
case.
Entertainment.
That help
This
can
is what
come
that
in the
voice
form
sounds
of
like.
fact-checking, video and audio analysis, even lab work. My job as a supervisor is to link the agents with an appropriately matched operator. Any questions?
No, but wait, why does it sound like... How does it sound like... Why does it sound like... Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Entertainment. Why does it sound like that? Why does he sound like that? Good job on your first day. Any questions? Nope, when do I start?
Fine, but first you need to learn how to respond to an agent's request. Let's do a dry run, shall we? I want you to find my age. This objective just popped up at the top left of your screen, beside the applications menu. See it? Whenever you're stuck, or if you need help, simply click on the question mark next to the objective. Go on and click on the question mark, Tanner. Yes, just like that. You can always click on the question mark if you get stuck, though I'm hoping this won't happen often. I'm giving you access to the human database. The human DB, as we call it
The
here.
human DB?
You can find this and other tools to help you solve agent requests in the applications menu. Now go ahead, Operator Tanner. Solve my request. Find my age. When you find the answer, click on the objective and then select the answer on the screen.
Not because of work cramps and me being distracted by other games. That's fair. Yeah. There's a couple achievements I need to go back in there to figure out. How do we know who he says? How do we know he is who he says he is? I guess, like, right now we just gotta trust it. You know? We gotta trust the process. Hello? 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 Exotic Butters. Welcome aboard. Today you feel happy. Press E to proceed. Yeah, he does sound like Andy Field. I mean, you can look up the voice acting if you want. Human DB. Full name. Oh, this one actually takes my actual typing. Ooh, okay. Let's all right, let's do some sleuthing, shall we? Xavier Skinner, status alive, sex male, age 48. Skin type 1. That's a weird way to classify skin, but okay, sure. It's not Andy Fields, J.K. Robbins. Gotcha. Still cool to look up, though. Eye color brown, height 6 foot, weight 162 pounds, date of birth May 19th, 1943. No scars or marks. Occupation is FDI operator supervisor. Blood type A-. Status, he's married. Firearm license, and he lives in Virginia. And the fingerprints. Okay. So he's 48. Ah, right. So that's how we do that.
Like that, Tanner. I'll let you get settled in. And I'll contact you later with your first real request.
Poor supervisor. Okay, bye. Have a nice day. Yeah, it's kind of like Orwell. Human DB sounds like how I write down the names of people I meet because I forget them. That's fair. That's so fair. I just apologize a lot and be like, I'm so sorry. I'm bad with names. Hi, boss.
Tanner, looks like your first request is somewhat of a baptism by fire. I have an agent working a homicide. It's her first case, too. Not ideal, but consider this a learning experience. I'll be monitoring you in the background.
I'm sorry, did you say homicide?
I'm patching the agent through now.
Alexandra Pendle.
It's Operator Tanner, right?
That's right, Agent Pendle.
I don't think our paths ever crossed at the academy, did they? Anyway, I got a homicide at a bar downtown called The Sanctuary. Ironic, no? My Vic, dead on arrival. Is male, Caucasian, early 60s. He was shot in the head at close range around 2 a.m., just before closing time. As far as evidence, I got some surveillance footage from the bar. And, some kind of list that I found on the deceased. Any chance you can work your operator magic and help find me an ID on the shooter?
Hold on, wait. So, like... Yeah, I'm assuming, okay, so this is this universe's version of the FBI, right? Why, wait. Hold on, wait, I'm having big brain thonks right now. So, like, shot around 2 a.m. just before closing. Obviously, if that happened, you would have had somebody call the cops, right? Like, if it just happened right then and there, like, someone's gonna, like, see it happen, they're gonna call the cops, call ambulance, etc., right? Why is the FBI involved? I mean, I don't know at, like, general level if FBI always gets involved with homicide. I don't think so. I think they usually leave it up to the jurisdiction if FBI gets involved. Unless if, like, maybe it was one of their own, or if it's, like, a high-profile case. Which I guess these are high-profile cases, technically, so, like, this has to be, like... Do you still have the tinfoil hat thing? I do! I surprised myself! Wow, Past Gray, you're so great. Oh my god. We got the tinfoil hat chat. I feel like FBI would be mad you're wasting their time. Leave it to the local PD. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, that's how I feel too. Unless if it's something that's like government official or like an internal operative or something like that. Then FBI gets involved. Or if it's like a manhunt or something like that. But FBI doesn't usually get involved this quickly. Is there a pause in this game? Okay, okay, there is a pause menu that actually functions as it should. Okay, that's good to know. So, hi Storm Memes, good to see you. We're having a conspiracy already, and it's not even an hour into stream, and we're already conspirizing. I think there's something fishy happening here. There's something funky happening at the disco. That is my opinion. I'm glad you're doing good. Why does it already feel like we're the bad guys? Yeah, there's gonna be some sus stuff happening. And I love games like this. Like, I hope to see more games like this in, like, the FakeOS genre that are not, like, simulacra, that are horror, psychological horror games. Because I find this stuff really engaging and interesting. Like, Home Safety Hotline is one that I saw Goth Daddy play a little bit of. That one is fascinating to me, but it is like on a little bit on the horror side, so like I'm not sure like how horror-y it gets, or if it's just like, oh, it's more unsettling horror than it is like, oh, like we're gonna flash guts in your face, that type of thing. But I love games like this, especially because this shit's voice acted, makes it even better. I'll do my best, Agent.
Thanks, operator. Okay, I'm sending over the files. Good luck.
Oh. Oh. Bar. Name.
That's the list I found on the victim. It's pretty long. And to be honest, I got no idea who any of those people are.
Yeah, why is
The
this one
bizarre thing
redacted?
is, that name at the bottom, it wasn't redacted when I bagged it. But I think it's irrelevant to our shooting here.
You think? I don't think so. So this was on... Oh, this is the list on the victim. Okay. FakeOS genre, does that just mean like the game is on a simulated computer like this? Yeah, so I got this key as part of a initiative from a couple of developing publishing teams of them pushing for a FakeOS tag on Steam. And it would be like games like this, or games like Orwell, which is like another like surveillance FakeOS simulation game, like games like Home Safety Hotline, Simulacra, games like that. Your redacted name is your supervisor. Dude, that'd be actually kind of funny. You know, one of my relatives made it or is dead. Welcome to the game. Welcome to the game, kind of, but I think, yeah, I mean, especially the first one, because you don't have, like, a lot of other stuff going on in it. Okay, so names list. Let's look at the camera. Guy pulls up. Oh, just instantly shot. Jets out of frame.
This is our cutting-edge video analysis system, Tanner. Click on any relevant elements in the video to trigger an analysis. Go on, give it a whirl.
Oh, and you can, like, go back to...
Just like with the video, you can click on a photo for further analysis.
Oh, yeah, it's like a BD, kind of, yeah. Man was just having a drink. It was only a drink. It was only a drink.
The
Yeah, I
footage
figured it'd be low
is
quality.
Insufficient for a proper ID, operator. You'll need to find another way to ID the killer.
Okay. Let's see, can we license plate? Is there a way we can get a license plate on the car? Oh!
Had enough in there.
Julie, thanks for the unlurk. Okay, let's go. Oh god, we have like 5 billion tabs open already. Okay, so let's Ray Wells. Type 2 skin type. Height 5'4". Place of birth in Jersey. Ray Small Fingers Wells. Is he on this list? No. How about Ray? James Murray. I love that also picks up your actual typing. That's kind of cool. Sass alive. Interesting. So this is the supposed killer, not the victim. Okay, so as of 1990, I don't know the time period of which this game takes place. Possession of drugs with intent to sell. Okay, but I want to go back here. Let's go back. I want to know who the victim is. That is a gaudy face, indeed.
Looks like our victim is Henry Jenkins. For some reason, we can't access his full profile. Unfortunately, for the moment anyway, there's not much else we can learn about him.
Ooh, we do not have clearance for him. Okay. Yeah, so, okay, yeah, so this is further proves the theory that, he is government, high profile, something. He is something. Are you trying to answer a specific question? We're trying to figure out who the killer is, but, like, I am also just double checking to make sure, like, if this guy is indeed the killer, because the car at the scene is registered to Ray Wells, but who knows if the car wasn't stolen? Well, it says the car wasn't stolen. Day of purchase 1991. In circulation. Let's see. What other files did... Okay. He is someone or knows somebody. Yeah. Let's see. What's his name? Jenkins? Henry. Jenkins. No. No, okay, I'm not on the list. Ha ha ha. I wanted to see if I was on this list. Okay, but I think, yeah, I don't think we're gonna, I think it's gonna be Ray Wells. I think that's all we can go off of. Car belongs to Ray Wells.
Now we know the perp's name. You got something for Wells' address? Because I'll take it if you do.
We do have an address, I think. Last known address. Oh, in, Virginia. Culpeper. The funny part about this being near DC is that, like, I'm gonna probably know a lot of places.
Yeah,
Or at least
that'll
towns.
do. Nice work. Next step is to bring Wells in. I'll keep you updated. Thanks, Operator Tanner.
Good luck.
Not bad, Tanner. Not great, but not bad either. I'll contact you later.
Not
with your
great.
next request.
Wait, by not bad.
No need to worry, operator. You'll improve with time.
Oh, is there like a time element to this? Do I need to be fast? I don't know if that's like scripted or not. Oh gee, he lives in Vinangaraya. Please consult the FBI Most Wanted. Fred Smorkinsey, wanted for mailing and hand delivering several explosive devices to federal buildings and universities. What? I'm reading, boss.
Tanner, I need you to follow up on an investigation started by a previous operator. I'll let the agent working the case bring you up to speed.
Barry Walker. Hi, sir.
Please, tell me you got something.
I don't understand.
God damn it! Who are you?
Operator Tanner?
Great! Every goddamn time we get a new operator, it takes me twice as long. I got a life outside the FDI, you know? Interests, hobbies, full-blooded passions. I don't have time for this.
Can you just tell me about the
I got a
case?
missing persons case out here in Dryfield, Nevada. Connie Moore's her name. I canvassed the area, talked to the locals. I can't believe I'm saying this, but everyone thinks she was abducted by aliens.
Dryfield,
Middle of
Nevada.
nowhere, hot as hell, sandy. Calling it a small town would be an insult to small towns.
People actually think
Look,
aliens
I
are involved?
think it's bonkers, too. Another weird thing is, over the past year, 4 people in Dryfield have claimed they've been abducted. And every single time they reappeared somewhere in the middle of the desert out here about a month later. Connie's story's the same. She was. Popped back up yesterday. Collected her testimony myself. She had a camera on her. Naturally, I'd like to look at the photos. But to do that, I gotta go through you, an operator. Lucky me, right?
Now, what am I looking for?
There's something off about all this. I mean, beyond all the talk of little green men. Just look for something that doesn't add up, okay?
I'm on it.
Here are the files.
Alright, I'm intrigued. I'm properly intrigued. Yeah, it's Julieland! We do have several of towns so small it's an insult to small towns. Would you call it a village at that point? I would search his name just to make him mad. Well, the operator can't see what we're doing. Or, we're the operator. The agent can't see what we're doing. Our supervisor can. I love the who am I? Who are you? Who are you? What do you call a town made up of 3 whole people? A house? A collective, I guess? Alright, let's take a look at the testimony. Following Connie Moore's reappearance on... Okay, so this is 1992. March 5th, 1992, we recorded her eyewitness testimony concerning her supposed alien abduction. Connie Moore... Okay, can you tell us more about the day you disappeared? I was hiking in the desert out by dry fields. Sometimes I do that to clear my head or to take photos. Photography is sort of a hobby of mine. Is this your camera? Yes, it is. What else do you remember about that day in the desert? Well, it's a little blurry, but I wanted to hike around Mount Maury. I remember that. It's really beautiful at this time of year. I remember taking 2 photos. Then I heard this loud noise coming up from the sky. I looked up and barely had time to take another photo. It was just moving so fast. Their ship, the UFO. Then I think it landed to the east. So I decided to head over to see if I could see anything, maybe get a photo of them. It must have taken me an hour, 45 minutes to go where it landed. Then what? Not really sure, to be honest. That's where my mind goes blank. The next thing I know, I'm waking up in some kind of room and I can't move. Was there someone with you in this room? I don't like to think about it, but yes, there they were all around me, the aliens. What did they look like? The room was so bright, like I was looking into the sun. I only saw their silhouettes. He described the best you can. They were human except they weren't. Something was off. They were too tall and thin. It was disturbing, actually. I couldn't see their faces. I'm glad about that. What do you remember about the room? It was white, entirely white. Antiseptic. It smelled sort of like a hospital. There were no doors, no windows, nothing. Just whiteness. What do you think they wanted with you? I think they wanted to learn about me, to study. I was so scared I couldn't think straight. They kept asking me questions over and over again. What kind of questions? About my life, my family, my beliefs, everything. I guess what did they do? Study humans. I mean, this kind of sounds like what happened to us at the very... Oh my G, she got kidnapped by Umbrella Corps. They had these strange voices, sort of mechanical, and they were used a machine they were using on me. It was clamped to my head. I don't know what it was, but it hurt. Can't tell us anything else. Not really. Next thing I remember, I'm waking up in the desert outside Dryfield. My head was throbbing, maybe because of their drugs or the mind probes. I don't know. I just wandered around out there. Luckily, somebody found me where I've died from dehydration. I guess they called the cops, and the cops called you. End of story. Phone triangulation. Okay. Phone tower pinged and timestamps the day of Connie's disappearance on February 5th, and from the day she reappeared on March 5th. No pings between the time of her disappearance on February 5th to her reappearance on March 5th at 3:27. Okay, so this was where... Okay, so Dryfield, it really is like... There's what? How many buildings? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 buildings? Like, okay. Alright, so yeah, she went up hiking near Mount Maury. And then saw this. And then went off that direction. Okay. Is this track... around Mount Maury. 2 photographs. I heard noise coming from the sky. Landed to the east. So if this is north, this would have been east, so that makes sense. Head over and see if I can make sense. Maybe get a photo. Must have taken an hour, 45 minutes. So hour... Yeah, okay, that tracks. Okay, in the desert outside Dryfield, so I'm assuming that's more desert. Okay. Some guy and his cat lives in the 5th building. I bet they don't even have a Mackie. Mackies. Oh, a Ganon instead of a cannon. Ooh, okay. I wonder if we can get timestamps. Okay, so 9/19 would have been like right here. There's 3 photos. Susie, my town only got a Walmart in 1998. Hey, I was born that year. So 9:43 would have been like right in between here. Then 10:13 would have been right here. So this ping. Wait, the date's off. Wait, the date's off. If she disappeared on... What was the date that she disappeared? If she disappeared on February 5th, suddenly the 21st, how is that? Okay, so yeah, so this photo was taken on February 21st, 16 days after her disappearance.
Jackpot. Connie said she took that photo the day she disappeared. Clearly, she didn't. Maybe the aliens did funny things to her brain. Maybe her brain was funny to begin with. Do me a favor. Locate the position on the map where she supposedly snapped this photograph.
So where she would have been? Locate the position on the map where she supposedly snapped the photo. So it would have been around here. Right here, Agent Walker.
All right. I'll check this spot out. Guess I gotta do a little hiking. Probably sweat my goddamn
Oh. Hello? To be honest, they have really fancy tech for 1992. We're getting probed. Oh! Hi! Hacked by... How? Hello, Evan. Look at us. Who the heck are you? Us being so pleasant to our hacker. What the heck? What the fuck? How do you know my name is such a stupid... Oh, of course he knows our name. He hacked your computer, sir. Who the heck are you? Should be really like, fuck. Instead, my name is Hal. That was supposed to be pretty obvious by now. Didn't you see my cool graphics? Someone watched 2001: A Space Odyssey. Well, this was in 1992. This is before Space Odyssey would have come out, technically. What do you want? It's simple. I want the truth. What are you talking about? I can't give you the truth if I don't know what you're talking about, man. Let me show you something. Do you remember the list found on Henry Jenkins? You didn't see her name, did you, Evan? The abducted woman. I did debate going back to that list. Pretty big coincidence, don't you think? I'm also going to assume that you didn't notice that of the 136 people on it, 122 have been reported missing. I didn't no, because I didn't have to do anything with that. One last thing, yeah, the redacted name, and this is the most important part. There's a name near the bottom that's been redacted. That name is key to understanding everything. Yeah, because the agent was saying it wasn't redacted beforehand. I have to go now, Evan, but I'll be in touch soon. Promise. Don't go, tell me more! Oh, dang. Can you tell us the name, my guy? Yeah, can you tell us the name? So with that, we're gonna take a 5-minute break. I am intrigued. Damn, we got cock-blocked. We did get cock-blocked. Damn it. How when I get you? I'm going to sit in your lap so hard. And ask for uppies. So we'll be back in 5 minutes to keep playing, and now we have more questions that we have to ask. So we'll be back in 5 minutes. Can I has uppies? I want uppies. I want uppies. We'll be back in 5 minutes. Do the self-care thing, stand up, stretch, move around, do the things you need to do, and we'll be back in 5 to keep playing the operator, and we will be right back. Chat, I have a very nice looking dessert. Fruit tart trifle. Yeah. A mini little trifle. I was hoping it would not have raspberries, kiwi, or pineapple on it, but we kind of have no choice. This was all that was at the store. And yeah, I'm a little sad about it, but it's fine. It's okay. I don't know where to start. I guess I start with a strawberry. Makes most sense to come in from this angle. Ah! Did I get any bread? Did I get any bread in that scoop? I don't think I did. Something honked outside. Not at me. Take a blueberry. On. Something's honking outside. I don't know what. It's me, a fruity tart. It's a fruity tart trifle. It is hot and I've officially broken out the shorts. I have not gotten there yet. For most things, I have not gotten to the shorts weather yet. It was hot last Monday, Tuesday, but I was working remote, so I didn't have to leave my apartment, so I was fine. I'm glad y'all can't hear the beeping. I don't know who was beeping at what. Hopefully not at me. I'm just sitting here minding my damn business. Social worker bought some strawberries from the farmer's market in the garden center and they taste. Ooh, I bet they did. I bet they did taste so good. Well, welcome back. We are here to continue playing more The Operator. There's definitely some shenanigans happening. That is for sure. Love how it also interacts with the keyboard shortcuts. That's nice. Hey, boss. What
Operator
happened?
Tanner, are you there? Agent Walker told me that your connection was suddenly cut. And when I tried to contact you, you were offline. What happened?
Oh, we can lie or tell the truth. My computer just crashed.
I see. I'll have IT look into that at once. The second shift of operators has arrived. You can go home now, Tanner. See you tomorrow. And don't be late.
See you tomorrow. Power off. Someone really wants someone's attention out front. Feels like papers, please. I would lie too. Oh, and we do get like a little notepad. Settings. Oh, this is game settings. Terminal. Ooh, so we can do computer commands. We have a calculator. Human DB, carp DB. Okay, cool. Power off. First day. Yay, look at us. Oh. Wait. Oh, so we're not actually like we're very vaguely delete system 32. Oh, so this is not a work from home job. This work from home job doesn't actually, like, I guess exist at this point. Pay attention to your cat, Tanner, right? Evan's apartment, 6 a.m. I kind of like that we get, like... Sorry, I muted myself. I like how we're getting, like, this muted version. Oh, wait, are we taking meds? Not like I take meds. Makes me focus better. My ADHD, so it could be something like that, but it could also be something a little bit more nefarious. Headquarters, Washington, D.C. 7:22 a.m. What time are you supposed to clock in? Man, boot sequences being so fast. Also, if they're all working in the same building, couldn't our supervisor just have come downstairs and be like, hey, what gives? What happened, bro? Oh, hey, Director Trench.
Hey,
How's your day?
So, tell me, how'd day number 1 at the FDI go? Everything you had hoped for?
I don't think my supervisor likes me.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't worry about him. Xavier doesn't even like his own
Xavier?
mother. To be
Ew,
honest,
that's not how you
no,
pronounce
I
Xavier.
probably shouldn't say anything.
Don't shame him that way. We're just... No, you probably shouldn't tell me anything.
Ah, sorry, buddy. My phone's ringing off the hook here. I gotta run. But hey, great job. And, just keep plugging away, okay? I'm proud of you, Evan.
Thanks, Mike.
Operator Tanner, Agent Pendle has an update on yesterday's case. I'll patch her through in a moment. But before I do, I wanted to let you know that from this point on, you'll talk to the agents directly. Time to cut the umbilical cord. However, as your supervisor, I'll still be in the background monitoring your activity.
Of course. So we kind of have to be
Good morning, Operator Tanner.
covert.
So you remember Ray Wells, right?
Yeah, of course I
So
remember.
I checked out the address you gave me,
Xavier.
but no sign of Wells. Then I get a call from Vice, and guess what? Wells was found dead in a downtown parking garage early this morning. Shot
What?
point blank range. Now I'm working 2 homicides, and it's
Huh.
my first week. Welcome to the FDI, Alexandra. Anyway, the garage has cameras, and I got some footage of Wells. That's the good news. The bad news? I don't have all the footage. Sort of weird, but part of it is missing.
What part is missing?
Well, the most important part. The part where Wells is shot. Anyway, think you could take a look? I'm looking for anything that's different between the first and second half of the surveillance footage. Apart from Wells ending up dead and the blood splatter on the pillar. Sorry for the vivid details.
Hell yeah, Alexandra, I'll help you. Absolutely. Just realized Xavier probably hates us because we're a Nepo baby. Oh, maybe. If he knows that I mean, we're not Nepo. Like, we're not Nepo. We're not Trench's, like, son or anything. Like, we're Trench's friend, but it's still nepotism. Like, one way or another, we're still a Nepo hire. Which, again, we don't know how much involved Trench was in the hiring process, so... The bonbon just looks so biteable. I would also eat those eyes. Ooh, okay. Okay, guys. We have to play matching game now. What are the differences between this image and this image? That looks like... Wait. That bike light went out. Beginning, but off at the end. Yeah, lights off in the second part.
Look at that. Give me a sec, operator. I'm gonna check this out.
Corporate wants you to find the
Well.
differences between these two
I just found a
pictures.
bullet lodged in the light's framework. I'm sending you a photo.
Huh.
Can you run an
Fascinating.
analysis and tell me what kind of bullet I'm looking at?
Bullet is from a 45 ACP. Looks like a 45 caliber round. Could be where the bullet hit. Called it.
45 caliber? I believe that's what the military and police use. Well, that's something anyway. Thanks for your
Fascinating.
help, operator. Appreciate it. If only we had all of the footage. Anyway, I should get back to the scene. Keep digging and see if you can find anything else about our perp.
Interesting. Okay. Oh, how? Not you, sir. I'm on work. I'm on the clock. Are you paying me? Oh, the frowny face. How? A deal to offer you. One I think you'll find interesting. What do you mean? And my supervisor is watching. We share a common goal. You, me, and the FDI. You just don't know it yet. So here's what I'm going to do. I'll help you with the Wells case, but you have to help me later when I ask for it. Do we have ourselves a deal? I can't. It's knowing that my supervisor's watching is the part of like, oh, like if we were just like having free reign, like kind of like in Orwell where we knew our boss could not see our screen and what we were doing, then sure, I'll do whatever you want me to do, Lieutenant. I'll be whatever you want me to be. But it's the fact that my boss can still see what I'm doing, I believe, I think, is what's like tripping me up a little bit. Yeah, raspberry. Literally eyes out all over again in papers, please. Right. Unless you're giving me paychecks, come back later. Right. My boss makes $1, so I make a dime. So I guess I'll help a hacker on company time? You won't be. I mean, apart from working with me, the world's most wanted hacker. Oh. How could you help me? I have access to the surveillance footage from the garage. I mean, all of the footage. How did you get it? I don't have time to go into the technical details. No offense. But you probably wouldn't understand it anyway. Frowny face. Will you do the deal or won't you? I need your answer, and I need it now. Okay, so we kind of have no choice. We kind of have to. Okay, that makes sense plot-wise. Yeah, she could. And you could be her knight in shining armor, Evan. So, what I'll do is I'll go ahead and put this big, juicy missing part back in so you can watch it and solve this crime. I'll help you if you help me. But won't this look suspicious? My boss is gonna know. If somebody asks you how you got the missing footage, just say the analysis software restored it. It's supposed to be cutting edge anyway, right? I feel bad he's sad now. Except that would not be admissible in court. Right. Fine, whatever. I need you to say it, Evan. Say, we have a deal, Hal. Oh, he wants me to get me implicated so fucking bad. You know what? Fuck our boss. We have a deal. Good. Now give me a few seconds to run my script. Or 666. Oh, is that purposeful? Bossy's a little cunty anyway. Done. Smiley face. Aw. Alright, the missing footage has been magically restored. I hope you have your popcorn ready. I'll be back a little later to collect my debt, Evan. Until then... Alright, let's watch this footage. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, now I see the tire marks, yeah. Okay. 1991 red Dodge Charger. How can you determine... How can you determine it's a Dodge Charger? A red Dodge Charger, for that matter. Bye, Anna. Appreciate you hanging out. Wait.
I
No
see that you ran facial
match.
recognition software and 0 matches turned up, operator. That's unusual. In fact,
You jump
shouldn't
scared
even
me,
be possible.
Skinner.
Our FDI databases are exhaustive. I'll flag this issue for later.
It's
But
the
go ahead
aliens,
and share
chat.
the image
It's the
with Agent
aliens.
Pendle.
Share the image with Agent Pendle. Yeah, it's the aliens, chat. Unless if it's like a super secret, like a sleeper agent who doesn't technically have a record anywhere. And looks like a mannequin. It does look like a mannequin, but again, it could just be the graphic style that they're doing the because it looks like all the cutscenes and maybe the images are in like an Unreal, like they're not actual live footage of like actors and stuff, which makes sense.
Wait, I don't understand. How did you get this?
A magician never reveals his
Well,
secrets.
This is huge. Thanks, Tanner. I'll canvass the area immediately. Maybe someone has seen our Prince Charming. I'll talk to you later. And thanks again.
Just doing my job, Agent. Probably 20 years too early for the Area 51. I forgot that happened. I forgot that happened. We're so unserious. 1:45 p.m. Your debt. Now, about that debt, Evan. Go ahead, I'm listening. Good. Now, I'm going to connect you to another FBI agent. Her name is Catherine Andrews. Just listen to what she has to say. Open your terminal and type the following command. Call 87. Oh, so... Okay. Call 187 22 19 98. No secure. Is this what it feels like to be a hacker? Picture not available.
Hello, Operator Tanner. Hal told me that you'd be calling.
What's this all about?
Okay, I'll try to keep this short. About a month ago, I started working on a missing persons case. A woman reported that her husband had been gone for over 48 hours. Almost right away, the case felt different. Red tape all over the place. An unusual lack of cooperation from my superiors and colleagues. Unanswered calls. Suddenly, the FBI felt like the most incompetent department in the country. After an almost endless game of phone tag, I finally managed to get an appointment with a superior. The plan was to sit down and talk about the case first thing Monday morning. That Sunday night, I'm awoken by a phone call. The woman's apartment has burned to the ground. And the woman, what's left of her anyway, has been found dead in the ashes.
That's fucking wild. Okay. I'm gonna pause so I can read chat real fast and then we're gonna get to... Okay. Okay, so Hal's working with numerous people. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. My news wouldn't show up about the raid. I'm not surprised, Julie. I'm very not surprised about that. Why don't aliens visit us? Us Naruto running through Area 51. I wonder if her name is in the list. Like, the agent's name? Maybe. Timing sounds strange.
Well, it gets worse. So
Worse?
I started looking into the fire, of course. I couldn't help myself. Plus, I felt like I owed it to Mia. That was the woman's name. Mia Cole. Anyway, it wasn't long before my superiors found out and pressured me to stop. They told me the fire had been ruled accidental, the result of faulty wiring in our oven. They told me I was wasting my time and precious FDI resources by looking into it, and said if I continued, I'd end up pushing papers in a basement somewhere. But that fire, Operator Tanner, that fire was no accident. I can feel it. Mia was murdered. I just have to prove it. That's where I'm hoping you can help me.
How do you know it's
Go
not an
ahead and
accident?
search them in the human DB. The husband's name is Sasha. Sasha and Mia Cole. Please.
Sasha Cole. Huh. Completely redacted. But she has most of her stuff still here. But she's marked dead, but the husband, like, he's technically still missing, but the status has been redacted. Someone only does that if you want to remove someone for life. But also, like, the status doesn't, like, the status is also redacted.
Just another coincidence, right? Look, I don't know why, but someone doesn't want us looking into Sasha and Mia Cole. But we have to, Operator Tanner. It's our job. Who's going to do it if we don't? Can you help me find proof Mia's fire wasn't an accident?
Hold on. I gotta eat my pineapple, ma'am. Hold on a second. It's a very good trifle. Yeah, angel food cake at the bottom is really nice. Mary, how are you? Good to see you. You only redact things if you want them or their memory to disappear. Right. Or if it's like highly sensitive info. Like, there's certain student case files that we have that are still physical copies that after we're done reviewing them, we redact them. We redact certain things because it's so personal, like social security numbers and stuff like that. Ooh, you're eating burger. I'm off for Tuesdays. Ooh, that'll be nice. That'll be very nice. Okay, where do I even start, though? How can we access the files?
Oh, thank you. As far as how to access the case files, that's not really my area of expertise. But you can ask Hal.
How do I access the files? Cheeseburger? Oh, good. Cheeseburger sounds good. Just working on the very thing. So it looks like I can't give you direct access to the files. But I found a bug in the chat. You should be able to inject a query that'll get you in. You have 3 cheeseburgers. Are they sliders? Also, Mary, thank you for the 3-stream streak. I appreciate you. Oh god, I have to figure out which one is correct. It is quote / question mark. Man, you really have to look to make sure. Does salad just normal cheeseburger? Oh, that sounds so good.
Despite being, well, a thorn in the side, you have to admit Hal gets results.
Okay. Summary, investigation report. Following report was written by Agent Andrews, and it is like half redacted. Closed as of February 27th. So in between our missing persons coming back. Potato salad sounds really fucking good. I should have gotten some at the store. Conclusion, death caused by accidental fire stemming from malfunctioning wire insist victim's oven. Summary. Fire started on February 25th around 2 a.m. 2 a.m. and she calls me and I'm still awake. Sorry. Also, again, 2 a.m. This is when the bar shooting happened, but like on a different day. It was successfully contained by 3:12 a.m. Owing to the duration of the fire, minimal evidence remained at the scene. A single victim identified as Mia Cole through dental records, tenant information, and a wedding ring was discovered. The autopsy revealed no anomalies attributing the cause of her death to the fire. No other signs of physical trauma were found. No indication of a forced entry or struggle was evident in the home, aligning with the findings of the victim's autopsy. Fire response team's report referred to report blank. Concluded that the fire originated from faulty wiring in the oven, a conclusion supported by our investigation. Ring description of Sasha and Mia is engraved on the inside. Oh. Okay, matches Mia. But yeah, Sasha is trying to be capped out of this. Oh, chemical analyzer. You have opened a chemical sample. We've automatically given you access to the CSLCA data report application. You can find it with the other applications in the top left menu. Please use user manual relative to the chemical sampling process before proceeding. Oh god, so much reading, chat. So much reading. How quaint, an oven started. The oven didn't start the fire. Cheeseburger has ketchup and mayo. Ooh, oh god. Mary, you're making me want more food. Like bacon in the... To be fair, I didn't eat a whole lot for dinner. So maybe I'll get some bacon at the next break. 'Cause I'm craving like meat. I'm craving protein at the moment. Manual for ChemScan, LCA. Design, help you do this. Hey, Susie, thank you for the gift of the cheeseburger. I appreciate it. Thank you. Cheeseburger, I hope you enjoyed the gift sub. Enjoy your ad-free viewing and access to subscriber emotes and my eternal love and appreciation. On this episode of Reading Rainbow, it's the Reading Rainbow. Aside from stealing some of the barbecue chicken pieces my coworker was making for us to serve, this is the first thing I've eaten today. Oh yeah, make sure, yeah, please eat. Just wants cheeseburgers. We do want cheeseburgers. I can have cheeseburger. Open the sample in dedicated ChemScan LCI software. Input the appropriate settings for your sample using formulas found thereafter. Start the analysis process and note that this may take some time. Open analysis to complete. Open the CSCI data report application. Input the results. All right, we're gonna do this step by step. Okay, open the sample, input the appropriate settings for your sample using formulas found there out. Open the sample in the dedicated, okay. Okay, ion size, I need these to like, oh my God, can I like expand these? No. Okay, this is a solid. To pick around 6, if the material is organic, size must be set to 3.5 to avoid damage. Okay, so this is non-organic. So this would be 6.0. Delta V for non-organic. It would be sample weight in grams times 100. So, 4.2 times 100, making sure I'm doing decimals correctly. 420. Blaze it. Threshold depend on the delta V. For solid samples, threshold should be half the delta V. So 420 divided by 2 is 210. Default value matrix is 5. If you're using an older version of ChemScan, version 1.3, you must set the matrix to 4. So this is going to be 5. Start. Yes, Susie, that means you get a second cheeseburger. This is fascinating. Okay. Once the analysis is complete, open the CSA data report application. Okay. So the CCVT is 901. The pH is 6.5, so like not that acidic. Okay, 1.55 hertz. Give results a frequency. Give the results a frequency response curve and additional sample characteristics such as pH. Those values are going to be into the report. The frequencies, in order to calculate this, response frequencies must be entered from highest to lowest intensity spike. Must be between 1 to 5 that are higher than the threshold represented by the red area. Ooh, okay. So this is not 1.55. This is actually going to be... $9.27. Then this is 2.43. Then this is 1.61. And 10.62. Cellulose wood gasoline. Oh. Can I just show this entire box though? Can I show this entire box? Traces of gasoline in the fire.
Faulty wiring my... You know what? This was no accident.
No, say it.
Someone started this fire and killed Mia.
We didn't
But
start
why?
the fire. Looking awfully guilty, not gonna lie, right? Why's not helping you?
I can't talk about that, operator. Not now. When the time is right, Hal will let you know. I'm sure. But what we're doing here, it's important. You see that, right? It matters to me.
I saw Child struggling in the heat, but we're doing our best to keep her cook? You cooking your child? You cooking Jazzy? No one sane uses gasoline on the oven. Right, yeah. No one sane does. How so?
I grew to know her. Mia, I mean. With our line of work, you try not to get emotionally involved. That's what they teach you at the academy anyway. Almost from the start.
Oh, something weird's happening.
Turn the switch off. I learned to do that. Feel nothing. But with Mia, I just never could. She wanted to be a singer, she told me. That was her dream. And I'm not exactly an expert, but she did have a good voice. Really. She was just a decent person.
Yeah, disassociation time. You got that right. Well, also, to be fair, our coworkers kind of just rambling at us.
Someone killed them, Operator Tanner. Someone killed Mia and her baby. Are you still there?
I don't know what happened.
Oh. Anyway, thanks, Operator. Because of you, I finally have proof. Knowing
it's
Hal,
us.
well, as much as someone can know Hal.
Yeah, I
have
guess
a
she was
feeling
pregnant.
This won't be the last time you and me work together.
Yeah, I have that feeling too. So, you found evidence proving the fire wasn't an accident. It's fun how we can see typos. Maybe there's hope for you, or like him backspacing. The FBI has handled the Cole case. It's strange, don't you think? It does seem suspicious, yes. Never let Susie babysit? Yeah. I put my baby in the toaster. Is that Butthole's baby? Did you put Butthole's baby in the toaster? Because that's an abomination. I don't know what they're hiding or why. Look, I know you probably still don't trust me. I'm on the FBI's most wanted list. I hacked into your computer. I get it. But tell me something. Why would I bother going to the trouble of working with a low-level FBI employee? Sorry. If I didn't have good reason. I have literally no idea, Hal. Maybe you're thinking about turning me in to get that reward. But it's too late. You're in too deep. Hi, Trench.
Operator Tanner, can I have a word?
Of course, Director
I
Trench.
see that you've been looking into the database entries for Mia and Sasha Cole. You want to tell me why?
Want to catch up on the case.
I see. In the future, I want you to avoid anything related to Sasha and Mia Cole. It's a closed case. A total waste of your time. And if by chance something else pops up concerning the Coles, and this is very important, you come to me right away. Understood?
Absolutely, Director Trench. I will do everything you say in your honor, sir.
I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, that's so sus. Director Trench? Calling you on the hotline. Hashtag not my director. Not my director, Jesse Faden. No, it's probably a difficult line to your friend, but you did the right thing, Evan. As a reward, I'll tell you something about myself, something only 2 people would know. The reason I have so much access to FDI, I used to work there. What do I do now, Hal? I'm gonna get fired. For now, nothing. I'll be in touch later, Evan. I wanted to ask him really? You did work here? Question mark. FDI headquarters. Washington, D.C. 4:55 p.m. Do you work there, Evan? I'm fucked. Can I move files around on my computer? No. Oh, hey, Barry!
So who the hell am I talking to this time?
This is still Operator Tanner.
The same operator Tanner from before?
Yes, Agent Walker.
Good.
Good!
You haven't been fired. I was afraid I'd have to explain this goddamn case all over again.
No, I actually wanted to know more about this one.
She took the photo in the desert. You remember, right? Where she said this, flying saucer supposedly landed. I didn't find a flying saucer or any aliens breathing their last wheezy breaths or anything like that. But I did find something else.
The desert heat?
I found that too, Tanner. But no, that's not what I meant. I found stones. A bunch of stones lying there on the surface of the sand. I'm no geologist, but they look funny to me. Like they'd been moved. Put there for a reason, you know? So,
I mean, this convo started like graveyard header.
I'm sure as hell not gonna dig myself, Tanner. Not in this suit. A team arrives an hour later, and they start digging. Sure enough, under one of the stones, they find a body. Advanced state of decom.
Oh, shit.
They dig under another stone. And lo and behold, this time they find an entire skeleton. Turns out, we're standing on some sort of desert graveyard.
Well, I hope it's not, like, ancestral First Nations. I hope it's nothing like that. I hope it's something not that.
Hard to
How many
say,
corpses?
but I counted more than 100 stones. If they're all grave markers,
I'm
well,
sorry.
I'll let
100? 100? Not 10. Not 1. Not 20. 100. 100. How? What? Who's dumping bodies and putting gravestones? What? They're surely shallow graves, though. It was Jetpack Cat. Damn it, Cat.
you do the math.
Yeah, no, Mary, it's not like a giant body pit. It's individual stones. Like, individual headstones. So... Oh, it's in the desert.
Messed up, right? And judging by the size of the skeleton, it belonged to someone young, Tanner. Real young. I
Oh.
won't beat around the bush. The medical examiner has finished a preliminary report on the skeleton, and they found what they believe is a photo of the victim in the sand, buried there by the bones. Never seen that before. Any chance you can take a look at all this and get me an ID, Tanner?
Sure, yeah.
Let me
Yeah.
send you the files.
Is this part of Epstein? Grand conspiracy. It's all related back to
It's taken
Epstein.
a while. Hard to access the satellite out here in Roswell. I mean,
Roswell?
Dryfield.
Roswell.
Okay. Looks like it went through. About
Wait.
goddamn time.
Oh, did he just make a mistake? Did he just make a mistake? It's Eva's child, or it's Mia's child. I'm kind of scared to look at these images.
The skeleton appears to be female, estimated at 9 years of age. Starting the examination now. Initial observations show well-preserved and intact bones. No visible signs of trauma or damage. The subject is missing her left incisor. The rest of the dentition looks good. No decay or disease is present. Moving on. Here's something interesting. One of the metacarpal bones on her left hand, the metacarpal 3, has a slight curvature.
Yeah.
You don't see that a lot. So, to summarize, the subject appears to have been a female, approximately 9 years of age, with a missing left incisor tooth and a slight curvature in the metacarpal 3 in her left hand. Based on the level of decomposition, the body appears to have been buried for approximately 6 to 8 months. Further testing and analysis is needed to determine the cause of death.
Yeah, the autopsy listening, like, cause they record, I believe, their like as they're doing the autopsy, because like they're cutting up people. They can't like just stop and like make a scribble note. Yeah, but like deserts get sandstone, stand piles up and move around. The stones above them indicate these are recent, so likely to not. That's true. That is true. But you never know. You never know. Loki getting to see Jen do the voice in the anniversary video was so worth it. It was, yeah. It's about the Nevadan raised on the stories of people just disappearing on the freeway. Yeah. No animals got to the bones? That is interesting. I mean, I would assume would an animal, like, depending if it's like a 1 to 2 foot grave, like below the sand, I assume an animal, if they're hungry enough, would dig for that, right? I'm assuming so, right? Or would they not? Or would that not be worth their trouble? Would that be not worth their time? Ooh, okay. So who's this fella? Who's this guy? Henry Jenkins, you don't say. Henry Jenkins, our dead guy from the first case, right? Welcome to the facility, Gabby. You are in good hands now. Gabby, huh? Well, hello, Henry. Hello, Henry Creel. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure this is this guy. Yup, it's the same guy. Name list. Gabby. Okay, both names are crossed out. Wait, are these children on the list? Age 9, status missing. Oh, these are all missing. Last known. Metatarsal bone, abnormal growth. Oh, okay. So we're just gonna double check to make sure it's not Gabby Mills. That they don't have the same things going on. No, Gabby Mills is a man. Yeah, so it is Gabby. It's Gabby Bruce. Well, this just feels like Stranger Things, doesn't it? Doesn't it, chat? It just feels like Stranger Things. We're getting the crossover of the century over here. Okay, we're gonna take a 5-minute break because we are at the top of the hour. I'm so I am so invested in what's going on here. Okay, we're gonna take a 5-minute break. I am probably gonna get some bacon from my fridge. It is cooked, I promise you, it is cooked bacon. But we'll be back in 5 minutes to keep on playing and keep on uncovering this mystery. I appreciate you all hanging out, lurking, chatting, doing all the things you need to do. We'll be back in 5, so be right back. Hello, welcome back. We're here to play more Operator. I'm having a grand old time, chat. This has been a really fun game so far. I'm so here for, I love games like this, but especially ones that like have mystery and conspiracy, but they're not like horror. Like, I'm here for it because I can't do the horror aspect of games. But just in case, if you want to know what's coming up for the next week or so, tomorrow we're going to continue playing Cocoon. We might also finish it tomorrow depending on how far we get into the actual campaign. Not Friday, Saturday, we will be playing more Mass Effect 3, and then next Monday we will continue with the Operator, and y'all can let me know in chat, but I'm having a good time. I'm having a very good time, so we're gonna let him know that this is the body. This is the person we're missing. Her name's Gabby Bruce.
How did you find this, Tanner?
Her name is on a list from another case, like Connie.
Just when you think this case can't get any weirder, that's exactly what it does. But I need concrete proof it's her. Got anything else in your bag of tricks?
Show evidence. Well, it's like multiple pieces. Can I like show multiple pieces of evidence?
Having the same first name isn't enough. I need something else.
Oh, I didn't mean BM Technologies. What is that? Is there a way to like show like multiple things? Oh, it's the, where is, it's this. Gabby has an unusual bone growth.
I'll be damned. 9 years old, Tanner. Breaks your goddamn heart. What the hell is going on out here? And what's a connection to Connie? Okay, the examiner has just finished processing the second body I was telling you about. The one in the advanced state of decay. Let's see here. Adult male, early 60s. Ah, they got an ID on him. Quentin Spence. Want to see if that name is on your magical list too?
Yup, it sure is. It sure as fuck is. Status missing. Yeah, he's right here.
So there's definitely a link. I see some of the names have been crossed out. Can you figure out what that business means?
Think it means missing. Because, okay, if we search... Okay, so we're gonna search early 60s, 56. I mean, he might have been 56 when he went missing. Alright, so Eli Bell is circled. Okay, alive. Sicklerville, New Jersey. I'm familiar. Finnegan Fox. Finnegan Coke. Alive. Chris Davies. Alive. Yeah, I think it means missing. Hoboken, New Jersey, and I am familiar. Okay, now we're gonna cross-check with the crossed out names. Okay, so Glenn missing. Bryce Peterson. I'm just picking random names. Missing. Yep. Missing. Cross out means they're missing. Cross out means the person is
Looks
missing.
to be about 100 names like that. That number matches the stones. God damn. And if I was a gambling man, I'd say the circled persons are still alive. Like our Connie. There's something else about Spence, Tanner.
Yeah, Connie Moore's still technically alive.
They found him buried in a lab coat with some, you're never gonna guess, floppy disk sewn into one of the pockets.
Huh.
Remember what I said about this case getting weirder and weirder? Now the second disk password protected. Open that second floppy disk and give me an address tied to Spence. Something I can look into. I'm getting a little restless with you doing all the work. The operator program. Oh. I'm sending everything your way. There you go.
Autopsy report of a male, approximately late 50s, early 60s. Initial observations show no sign of trauma or blunt force injury, similar to the first remains found. The decedent appears to be wearing some kind of lab coat. Starting the external examination now. Excellent dentition. The decedent is wearing some kind of badge. Let me put this to the side. Abdomen seems healthy, with no signs of trauma or injuries. The lab coat seems to contain a hidden pocket. There's something inside. It's sewn shut. I'll open this with my scalpel. There. There appear to be 2 floppy disks inside the pocket. Strange. In my estimate, the body has been buried for approximately 2 to 3 months.
Okay, so less time than the girl,
The cause
Gabby.
of death is uncertain. Further testing and analysis is needed, including toxicology reports, before I can provide a conclusive determination.
Fascinating. Okay. Okay, so the badge. Okay, so BM Tech, much like with Henry here, Class S clearance level 4. He was Class A clearance level 3. Excuse me. Research and R&D. I'm familiar with the research and something. 3M. What a It's research and something. I can't remember what the second part of the acronym is. Research and development. It's research. Excuse me. Research and development. Oh, excuse me. Oh, we're probably gonna have to call upon Hal to get into... Oh, excuse me. God. Hoping that would help with the hiccups. Okay. So on floppy disk 1. Upon my arrival at the BioM facility, I was warmly greeted by Dr. Jenkins himself. How fortunate I am to work with such a passionate and talented scientist, even if in a subsidiary role. During our meetings, Dr. Jenkins explained that I would be heading up a trial involving FMP 1138, a key component of his research project. Although he did not disclose much, I have the impression that the project is shrouded in secrecy. It appears to be of great importance. The trials, which are scheduled to commence in a few days, once I am well versed with the subjects and the procedures are in place, Dr. Illes, the facility director, informs me our work has the potential to significantly enhance the well-being of our patients who have been selected specifically for our research. The entire facility itself has been constructed for this purpose alone. Although I'm unaware of the project's source of funding, there appears to be no shortage of resources. I am truly optimistic for our research will make a profound difference and push the boundaries of scientific knowledge. Fascinating. Tell me more. The AMPA receptor is a crucial component of excitatory synaptic transmission and plasticity of the brain. As a glutamate-gated ion channel, it mediates fast synaptic transmission and contributes to synaptic plasticity by modulating the strength of synaptic connections between neurons. Dysfunction of AMPA receptors have been implicated in various neurological and psychiatric disorders, including Alzheimer's, depression, and schizophrenia. Figure 1 representation of the AMPA receptor. Okay, so synapse, then there's a little thing in the middle, and then synapse. Me too. That's what I'm also curious. I'm thinking that Sasha Cole probably also worked for this company as well. Selective AMPA receptor potentiators represent a promising class of compounds for the treatment of these disorders as they enhance AMPA receptor function and improve synaptic plasticity. FMP 1138 is a novel selective AMPA receptor potentiator that has shown promising results in preclinical studies. It has demonstrated to enhance AMPA receptor mediated synaptic transmission and improve synaptic plasticity in vitro and in vivo. Listen, I need you to put this in plain English for me, my guy. In this study, we sought to explore potential therapeutic effects of FMP 1138 on neuronal connectivity. Specifically, we aim to investigate whether FMP 1138 could enhance synaptic connectivity to promote the formation of new synapses in vitro and in vivo. To accomplish this, we use a combination of electrophysiological imaging and behavioral assays to assess the effect of FMP 1138 on neuronal results demonstrate that FMP 1138 enhances synaptic connectivity and promotes the formation of new synapses. Specifically observed that FMP increased the frequency and amplitude of excitatory postsynaptic currents and new synapses in cultured neurons is evidenced by the increase of number of dendritic spines, the sites of synaptic contacts on neurons. My brain cells are not in the lingo. So I think what it's saying is that so this is preclinical trials. So I think like what Quentin Spence and Henry and what these people are doing is they're actually doing clinical trials. They're doing clinical studies, or they're taking this person's research and they're expanding on it. I don't think this is their research. I think this is like they took someone else's research and now they're expanding on it, or they're actually doing testing for it. So in the research that they found is that there is something to do with the AMPA receptor. And if there's dysfunction with the AMPA receptor, then it could lead to various different neurological and psychiatric disorders. So like Alzheimer's, depression, schizophrenia are the ones mentioned. So they're looking to repair those receptors and like essentially like create new synapses for the damaged AMPA receptor so that it can prevent Alzheimer's, depression, schizophrenia, and other neurological psychiatric disorders. I think that's what they're going for here. Yep, that's exactly, because there's 2 more paragraphs that I did not get to read. Our findings suggest that the FMP 1138 represents a promising therapeutic agent for the treatment of neurological and psychiatric disorders characterized by impaired neuronal connectivity and plasticity. Further preclinical clinical studies are warranted to evaluate. To unlock the full potential, 66.72 kilohertz minimum, 105 kilohertz maximum. Biome Tech, all right. Dr. H. Jenkins, Dr. Spence, Dr. Illa's frequency range, 500 hertz to 99 kilohertz, subject 98. Results demonstrate that FMP 1138 significantly increased the frequency and amplitude of EPSEs, indicating an enhancement of synaptic transmission. These findings suggest that 1138 has potential to improve neuronal connectivity and plasticity, which could have implications for treatment. Okay. Graph displays the results of a study investigating the effects on 1138 on synaptic connectivity. Study aimed to explore whether this could enhance synaptic transmission and promote formation of new synapses. The graph shows the mean frequency and amplitude. Results demonstrate it significantly increased the frequency and amplitude of the EPSCs, indicating an enhancement of synaptic transmission. Science suggests that 1138's potential to improve. Unlike Dr. Illa's, in this result paper, I will use the Little Endian standard. Okay. Damn, that's a big increase. Okay. Ah, shit. Damn, dude. Ah, not me to do that. Let's see. Skinner, I need your help. Yoo-hoo, yoo-hoo, I know it's past working hours.
The symbols and file names written on the second floppy disk look to be there for a reason, Tanner. I suggest checking those two files for clues about the password. Focusing on the symbols. Maybe keep those two files open and see if you can do something with them.
Symbols and file names written on the second floppy disk. I wonder if they're on the list. Let's see. Oh, also Ellis. Also can be, but as lies. A lies. Ooh. Oh, wait. Okay, floppy disk 2. FMP 1138. Ooh, okay, I see. I see what this wants me to do. Okay. Okay. So we need 1138. So it's 3 on top, 3 on bottom. Okay. So I'm trying to look for like... I'm just making shit up at this point. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. So... Yeah, because it's like... Okay, wait. Can I... No, I can't... Oh! Oh, damn it. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, so FMP on the top. And you can tell you discovered something when the music kicks in. So is it the... Because it's 7 letters. 1, 2, 3. File. That's 7 letters. 105. And no. The files. Help!
Now that you've found the password by combining the 2 files, you should be able to open the second floppy disk.
No, I don't know. I don't know what the password is. I don't know what the password's supposed to be. Sir? You think you got it? Hit me with it. What do you think it is? How did you determine that? How did you determine that? How? Susie smart. Susie smart. I thought I had to like fill in a dash for like everything. Oh, to unlock the files, use 105 Endian. Oh. I'm not smart. Susie's smart. Susie very smart. Okay. Oh, there's tea. There's music happening. There's tea. There's tea happening. If you're reading this, it means I'm no longer living, and that I've been buried in the Dryfield Desert like the other subjects. I implore you, whoever you are, to share my story with anyone who can make things right. My name is Quentin Spence. I was head of operations at the Biome facility. I'm writing this letter because I am about to resign from a job that one cannot simply resign from. As per protocol, I will most likely be sent to the desert burial site with all my belongings. I deserve this punishment. I am sick. So sick of everything we have done supposedly in the name of science. If you have found me, then I'm assuming you have found the others too. Every person buried here in the sand is a Project Eve test subject. Eve was led by Dr. Henry Jenkins. I am not trying to shift blame onto anyone. Onto him. I bear my share of responsibility in this matter. While our intentions were noble, at least in the beginning, I now see that we went too far, and I am ready and willing to face whatever punishment awaits me in the next world. You have found this document. Perhaps the contents of my lab coat pocket remain undiscovered. Perhaps they could not crack the password necessary to open the floppy disk. Maybe they assumed the floppy disk contained only my research papers. Regardless, what truly matters now is you. You have the power to stop this. Biome facility, East Border Street, Bedford, Nevada. Does our favorite Nevadian in chat know where Bedford is? Please not be as cowardly as I was. Spence worked at Biome facility. It's here.
Operator head, but
Huh.
that was
Interesting.
actually
Hold on.
somewhat
Wait.
impressive, Tanner. The address you sent.
Wait. Do I have
it's
it?
Not far from here.
Huh.
I'll check it out first
Interesting.
thing in the morning. Tonight, think I'll help the team exhume the rest of these bodies. Screw the suit. God help us, Tanner. God help every single one of us.
Take care of yourself, Walker. I'm a little worried he's not gonna come back alive. Power down. We do love Vincent Cyberpunk. Near Vegas, so South Nevada. I wonder if it's near 51. Hey Tanner, you need to let me know if the DC Metro is still as bad as it is today, like it wasn't.
We need to do something about it. He's poking around, asking too many questions. He's going to expose us all if you don't rein him in. Yes, his shift is over. Yes. All right. Yeah, fine. We'll talk later.
Huh?
Bye.
Right in front of my bacon? Did homeboy overhear this? Oh, he is feeding the cat. He is feeding the cat. Don't worry. He is feeding the cat. Isn't that right, cat lad? Isn't that right? We are feeding you. A goodbye. Why are we buying Tanner? Evan's apartment. 6 a.m. Music's good. I like the music a lot. Yo, is this what the FBI was doing during Stranger Things? Was this how they were figuring out Stranger Things this entire time? $7:25 a.m. Yesterday we arrived at 7:22 a.m. It says make sock. We can make sock. Ryland, you can make sock. Trench.
Good morning, Evan.
Dr. Trench, good morning. Director
Look,
Trench.
About yesterday. This business with the coal files. Sorry if I came down on you a little hard, buddy. It's just that I know you have what it takes to rise in this place, Evan. Become a supervisor. Hell, maybe even replace me one day. But I can't protect you if you start poking around in the wrong places. Okay?
Feeling a little stressed, I take it. I understand.
Thanks. Guess the FDI has got me wound a little tight these days. Well, I'd better get back to it. You have a good one. All right? Again, I can't tell you how happy I am to have you here at the operator program, Evan. That way, I can keep a close eye on you, can't I? Let's grab a beer later this week, all right? Once everything calms down in the madhouse.
Maybe you could bring your wife this time. Yeah, beer sounds really good. We're like family, Mike, mayhaps. Barry!
Operator Tanner, that you?
It's still me, Agent
Tanner,
Walker.
did you give that address out to anybody?
No, of course not.
Well, somebody beat me to the facility, Tanner.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
The BioM facility burned down last night, Tanner.
What?
Up in flames.
No.
And if you didn't give the address out, someone else did. Looks like we got ourselves a mole goddamn operator program.
What do you...
Well,
what?
The investigative team came before me and logged the remaining evidence back at the department. But I can't access it directly. I'll have to go through the operator program.
He really hates the
Heaven
operator
on
program.
Earth, Tanner. Heaven on Earth. From what I can tell, there should be some security footage there that should shed some light on what happened here. Hopefully, it won't be too hard to prove this was arson.
Hashtag we believe Barry. Passes a chocolate sock to Rylan. Ooh, he would like that a lot. Okay. Entrance. Oh, look. Hi, Agent 47. What are you doing there, sir? And then explosion. Oh, wait. No, this is a very long video. Oh, shit. This is a very long video. Hold on. Damn, he's busy. I know, right? Yeah, there's another camera survey. There's another camera here. Do we not have access to that camera? Agent 47, who's controlling him? Because that determines how well this went. That's so funny, Julie. Are we in the hands of is Susie taking the wheel on this one, Chief? Susie, take the wheel, take it from my hands. Oh wait, why did it skip? Why did it move? That's odd. That's weird. That's suspicious. I need to get my soundboard ready. Golly, explosive rubber ducks, bet. Love seeing the photos of David Bateson cosplaying as 47, including the barcode.
I have so many questions. Thank you for
the sound redeem. Is this a Mike playthrough or an Andy playthrough? I keep forgetting I have a soundboard and that I should use it. We're still sitting here waiting for something to happen on the monitor. Oh, it shifted again. Okay. I wish there was like a slightly fast forward button, like with BDs and Cyberpunk. Because I don't want to miss anything. Unless your name is RT Game and you sacrifice the whole all of Mendoza to make a human wine. Mike and Rubber Duck somehow completing the mission to Andy's horror. Yes, Barry, I am watching this entire thing you gave me because I am that thorough of a detective. Don't you see me in my detective hat? Don't you see me? Don't you see me with my detective hat? Don't you see me with the detective hat? It's a very nice detective hat. It's a very lovely detective hat, isn't it, Barry? This is what we put on. We have to wear the detective hat when we're doing detective work, okay? Because I'm clearly, definitely doing detective work. Definitely doing detective work. Definitely. Very much so. Can't tell me otherwise. Gray has gone insane. No. I'm legally sound. I'm mentally sound of mind. All the things are okay. Everything's fine. Everything's fine here. I don't give my right videos. No, give me my soundboard back. Thank you. I have too many buttons on my stream deck, but that's why I have a lot of buttons on my stream deck. Inspire me to complete list of targets like this. I'm ballsy for that. Camera moved. Honestly, we might have just needed the beginning of that. But also, roughly like 3 minutes is gonna pass. And someone's probably gonna come out of here. Hi, Laka, how are you? Watching The Shed for 13. You did not watch that Shed for 13 hours. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. You did not watch that Shed for 13 hours. Oh, this is like watching The Shed for 13 hours. I thought you said like, oh, alarm, alarm. Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. Something's happening. And he's standing there menacingly, and he's walking out with no briefcase in hand. Oh boy, what did he do? Bye, Agent 47. Okay. Hi, Agent 47. Wee woo, wee woo. 9:43 p.m. and I got home 15 minutes ago. I love that for you. Welcome home. We embrace you with open arms and exactly 1 slice of bacon and a partially eaten fruit trifle. That's it. 47 just used the explosive rubber duck he smuggled in. You right. All right. Oh, look, another generic white guy. No match, huh? Really is Agent 47, isn't it? Really is Agent 47. Can we get a read on that briefcase? Ooh, we can get a read on the briefcase. No, wait, that's a jerry can. That ain't a briefcase, that's a jerry can. Provo was arson? Yeah, we kind of found a jerry can. Yeah, I think that's definite proof that this is arson. That's arson. I don't think he's carrying around water in a jerry can. I don't think he's doing that. I don't think he has ice cream in there. Or coffee or alcohol. I mean, maybe vodka, because vodka, I mean, I think most alcohol is flammable. But vodka, you know, you can make a nice Molotov out of it. But I don't think an average individual is putting water in a jerry can. It's all connected. Pointing aggressively to the corkboard. Can we please have a game?
Yeah, that's not a box of wine, is it? Can you get an ID?
I thought it was a briefcase. ID on this guy? Sorry, no match in the DB.
Would have been too easy, huh?
Yeah, would have been too easy. It's Agent 47.
Yeah, take a look around. Good Lord willing, the roof won't collapse on me. but I need a code for the door. You see where I'm going with this, Tanner?
Yeah, I see. How'd the first responders get in?
Yeah, that's fishy, isn't it? So fishy, it goddamn stinks. Unfortunately, I don't have access to the team members. But from what I can tell, the order came from higher up.
Find a code. I got you. Can I scan? Oh. Oh. I meant 10 a.m. How is this not a design for one of 47's briefcases? Hey, IO, please. IO, we have ideas. Can we make it home for a reason? So last time I used a Jerry Cannon murder star when a hitman is totally him. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the code. Code is 0. No, that's an 8. 1 4 4 8 5. Cause that's a 0, that's an 8.
Let me see if this works. All right, I'm in.
I'm in.
Damn it! The smoke in here will ruin this suit too. That's 2 suits in 2 days. Tanner.
Hey, that's not my fault.
Let me see if I can find something useful. Something that the investigative team left behind. Sure as hell won't be easy.
Why do you say that?
Because this place is just about burnt to a crisp. I don't know what went on here. But if you ask me, it's a pretty elaborate security system for a medical facility.
Something else I can do?
While I look around, maybe you could dig more into our little arsonist friend.
Sure, what do you need?
Anything that you can find, Tanner. I look picky to you. An ID. A link to another case. His favorite flavor of ice cream. Just give me something, all right?
Yeah, wasn't he? Yeah, didn't he drive? Yeah, it was the same guy. I personally adore Shrew the screwdriver.
Charming fellow.
Also suspect in a
There's a lead
shooting.
on the other investigation. Ouch. Tough draw for the rook. Hold on. Looks like I found something. What the?
Wait.
You see what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, we
Tanner?
knew that.
Looks like our gal, Connie Moore, was a bio-impatient. I don't know. I mean, I don't think so. Passed her polygraph with flying colors. She told us the truth. Her truth, anyway.
So what do we do now?
Contact Skinner to update Pendle on her parking garage killer. I'm sure she'll be thrilled. I'll keep looking around here. The world's biggest ashtray. Tell me if you find out anything new about our pyro head, Tanner. And I'll contact you if I come across something on my charred end over here.
Be careful, Agent. Hey, boss. Yeah, no wonder there was gaps in her memory. Lucka, thank you for the check-in. I appreciate it. He wants us to hunt Agent 47. Susie, we know how this is gonna end. Someone's gonna get a needle in the neck on a train while 47 is nearly naked. I beg your finest fucking pardon. I know sus of you, Skinner. Yeah, why not, Hal? Just when I was starting to miss you, Hal. Don't contact Pendle. Why not? Can we just respond back in all caps? Agent Walker, though really grumpy, is right. There's a mole in the operator program. A hairy, stinking little mole, Evan. Aren't you the mole? Don't you have access to my shit? You're the mole, Hal. I'm not the mole, Evan. I have a plan to find out who is. A plan that will expose our mole and bring out the ghost. Who the fuck is the ghost? Who's the ghost? The band? Are they performing here? In DC? That's what I'm calling the guy who doesn't appear in your databases. Good name. No, we just call him Agent 47 because that's who he is. It's Agent 47. Ooh. Hairy, stinky mole, as in the animal or the skin growth. Yes. Yes. He murdered Wells and set fire to the biome facility. I'm pretty sure he killed Mia Cole, too. Go on, tell me the plan. So Walker told you that a team came and logged evidence from the facility. It's now at the FDI, but some of it's been concealed. I can see that from here, just like the name on Jenkins's list. But why don't you just tell me who the name on Jenkins's list is? The evidence room is behind a closed network that unfortunately I can't hack into. So what do? Doesn't even remove the medical sentence, you just starts going down the train. Intermission's wearing that outfit, such a fight. If we could sneak into the evidence room and access its computer, we can make the hidden evidence visible again. And if we share the info, it'll catch the attention of our mole and trigger him, or her, to contact the ghost. That's phase 1. This sounds really complicated. We can sneak into the evidence room and access the computer. We can make the hidden evidence visible again. If we share the information, it will catch the attention of our mole and trigger him or her to contact the ghost. But wait, then if we're the one who trigger it, won't that just make us a target then? Won't that just make us the target? What's phase 2? Phase 2 is setting the trap for the ghost with agents Pendle and Walker. But I'll talk more about that later. It's a trap waiting to be triggered. And I can't get into the evidence room. Not yet, you can't. But just give me a second. Are you updating my clearance? Will we get help from another agent? Okay, I've hacked the accreditation server, giving you access permission. It's go time, Evan. So I just... I'm not sure I want to do this. I'm sorry, Evan, but we're kind of stuck. The only way that we're going to learn the reason I'm speaking like this, or how, is because he types so damn slow. So I'm like trying to like just catch up. So I just use my badge. You just use your badge. Now chop chop, Evan. This better be worth it. I don't actually have to like... I don't have to move around in an environment, right? No, I don't. Okay, cool. I just get to chill. We could just get to hang out and chat. Well, Evan does all the hard work. Good job, Evan. I'm proud of you. Man, the FDI is a busy office. Hearing it in the audio. Y'all, I'm hoping you're having fun with this game because I'm having fun. Man, he's so nervous. Sir, are you prone to like to getting sicky? Oh. Look at the lights on the ceiling. Wire mesh door open inside? A wire door? A wire mesh door inside a facility. Odd. Using this as training for Bond. Is it you? Yes, it's me. Phew, your badge worked. Wait, you weren't sure it would work? If you can access this computer, can't you make the evidence visible? Yeah, it is an older style, too. Can't access everything. The help menu, as boring as it is, was the only thing that loaded from the global FDI network. You'll have to access the files and look for the hidden evidence on your end. You'll have to work a little, Evan. Sorry. And you put a frowny face. How considerate. I don't see the files anywhere. Oh, whoops. I forgot to do something on my end, actually. Just a sec. Man, that computer whirring up. Just update your credentials. You should be able to see the files now. Look in the hidden column and see if you can find any evidence from the facility case that you can make visible again. You come back here once you're done that, okay? Oh, because I can't even use my mouse for it. Evidence is visible again. Just had an idea. The list on Henry Jenkins. Don't you think it's time we finally discover the name that's been redacted? I mean, it's sort of driving me crazy. Find the appropriate case file and see if you can revert it to the uncensored version. Then come back here, you know, H for Hal. Huh, interesting. So I gotta re-authenticate. Ah, shit, I need the password. There we go. It was like blueprints? Kind of. A little bit easier to get through everything. Ooh, okay. Restoring it to its prior state. I love that sound. It's like you've won at the evidence room or something. Alright, log out and head back to your desk. The act natural, Evan. Can't they, like, see who does... Can't they see all of your actions in a computer? What's our prize? I bought WOA. What game is that? World of something? Oh, World of Assassination. Okay. Still going through absolution. I know I just got here, but why am I sus of Hal? Okay, so mini game recap. So we are Evan Tanner. We play as an operator at the FDI, not to be confused with the actual IRL place called the FBI. Two separate entities, definitely not to mimic real world at all. And the operator, essentially what they do is agents bring in case files and stuff like that. They're out in the field, they're agents out in the field. We are helping them dig through their files that they provide to us to then give them leads on where they need to go next or what their next steps are. We've seen that within the first couple days, we're on day 3 of the job, we have discovered that there's some sus stuff happening. There's some redacted cases and stuff and things that people were told not to investigate or dig into further, that people are trying to hide a little bit of some of the tea that has happened here. And I don't have my tea. I have bottle of water though, which I guess is gonna have to suffice in lieu of tea or another hot beverage, if you will. So Hal is this FDI's most wanted, who is a hacker who's hacked into our terminal because we are a lowly employee. And it's like, hey, so like, you want to know the truth? I want to know the truth. So like, we're going to team up and work together, whether you like it or not. And because this is not a choice-based game, we don't get a choice in the matter. We have to help. We have to do what Hal says. So Hal is helping us figure out some shit in exchange for them helping us out with shit. And the big director guy, Director Trench, also coincidentally named after Director Trench from Control, very coincidental, is our buddy, is a friendo Rooney. And so we're definitely like a Nepo hire to some extent. And he like somehow found out that like we were digging into this other case and was like, hey, don't you motherfucking do that. Hey, by the way, do you want to go grab some beer later this week? Like, okay, I see you. And we worked with 2 different agents so far on 2 different cases. And Hal is like, hey, there's some connected shit happening here. Let's not tell your boss, Skinner. Let's not tell him. Because I'm confusion. You have a mole. There's a mole. Because also, no, boss friend is actually director friend. So director friend is not our actual boss. We have a different boss who like, I don't think likes us that much. Director is not our actual boss. He is like boss to the 10th power because like he's the director of the FDI. He's the director dude. He runs the whole op. He runs everything. But the day prior in game, we had sent one of the agents like an address to go like, hey, go hunt down this facility because there's weird science shit happening over there because we found bodies of people who worked there and who were test subjects there and all that shit. And then what happened? Building burned down. I don't mean to put a hat on or anything, but what do you mean the address we gave to this guy the day before is now the place is burnt down? What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Anyone get any like metal metallic-y smell in the air right now? And Barry we do trust Barry. Barry good guy. Very good guy, in my opinion. Anyway, that's where we're at. So we're unredacting redacted files behind everyone's back is what we're doing. Very rude but good. Yes. Please ignore the bodies in the desert. That usually means happy, wholesome things, right? Right, definitely. Totally is what that means. Abso-fucking-lutely. All right, now we're signing back into our computer. I'm saving them for later. Dang, to do what? HDD? Took you so long. You said act natural. I had to go piss. You said go piss, girl. Drive looks a little damaged, probably from the fire, but I wouldn't be surprised if they tampered with it too. Looks like it's going to take some time to recover the files. In the meantime, check out Jenkinson's list and see what name they redacted. I'm kind of nervous. I mean, where else was I supposed to put my dinner? Alright, chat. Now is the time. Do you have a prediction on the redacted name on the list? As we've gone through, I have a feeling all the people on this list were either test subjects or people who worked at the facility. All the people who were circled were marked alive. All the people crossed out were marked as missing. The redacted name was circled many, many, many times. Not to say there couldn't have been a slash, like, as of, like, killed, right? But it was circled many, many, many times. So. That was the time. This is the hour. Ours is the magic. Ours is the power. Is that a song? I don't know. It's very highly likely it's a song I don't know. One of the Coles. Sasha Cole. I think it might also be someone we work with. Oh. All right, your entries are in. Fuck, imagine there's a savior. Sasha Cole is the lucky winner. Sasha Cole, Mia's husband, and his name is circled. That means he's still alive. He's still alive somewhere. What Agent Walker said about the circled names is true. Then Sasha Cole is still alive. Does he know about Mia and the baby? I hope not. Oh yeah, I wonder if we can look at the file now. No, we don't have clearance for that. Anyways, the hard drive has recovered some of the files. That's fortunate. There's a file for Sasha, Cole, and Connie. Connie Moore. Both are password protected. Let's focus on Connie's folders first. See if you can find a way in. Sorry, Evan, you're gonna have to work a little more. From IT@bmtechnologies.com to H. Jenkins. So to Jenkins. Dead guy. Object, security risk. Subject, security risk. Sir, we have noticed that you use your ID badge as your password. We recognize the convenience in this, but in the interest of preventing security breaches, we strongly encourage you to adopt another. Even though your password has more than 4 characters, it's still not secure enough. At your earliest convenience. Okay, so that makes it really fucking easy. Leroy Jenkins. Okay. So it was the graveyard. The password. Is this his badge number? I'm assuming this is his badge number. Yep. What? It was Jenkins's badge number? Older people and their passwords. Anyway, nice work. Let's finish setting the trap. I'm guessing there's something in Connie's file we can use to trigger the mole and lure the ghost out from whatever hole he's hiding in. Very tired, so that means I'm a little too silly. If I know you, please let me know and I'll be quiet. No, you're okay. You're good. We'll probably be ending soon. I want to finish this day in game, though. Connie overview. Top secret. No shit, really? No shit, this is top secret, really. With the amount of back-end work we had to do to uncover the redacted files, top secret? Also, if you don't want people to know it's top secret, maybe, like, don't plaster top secret on the top of the file in bright red ink. I thought it was a secret top, me too. You know, I'm an elusive bottom. When do we meet the secret bottom? I thought it was a newspaper. Yeah, let's just plaster on the front of the New York Times. The Washington Post, if you will. Bottom of the streets, top in the sheets. Okay, Project Eve, version FMP 1138 Mark 6. Connie Moore. Admission, so I think the day she went missing. And then was returned the day she was found. Initial observations. On February 5th, Connie was spotted at the by the disposal team. Oh, so she was poking around in places she shouldn't have been. Near the body site. No, near the body dump site. Around 11:35 a.m. and apprehended around 11:50 a.m. She will be used as a subject for the Mark 6 prototype, which should arrive from the lab tomorrow. Oh, so like a memory erasing device? Objective: seed abduction and interrogation by extraterrestrials. Remove memory of encountering burial site on her hike. Anchors her memory of the events leading up to the moment. Other recent claims of alien abduction in Dryfield. Subject's inherent belief and interest in supernatural. Oh, shit. 2-6. New Mark 6 samples arrived. We'll keep the same dosage as Mark 5 with 3 milligrams per session for 1 to 2 sessions per day, depending on subject's reactions. February 7th. After the first session, it has the same side effects as usual. Fever is 30% higher than Mark 5 average, but that was expected. Subject seems very receptive, but given the high fever, only 1 session was undertaken. February 8th. Fever increased by yet another 10%, only 1 session. February 9th. Fever starting to decrease. ATH is about 48 hours after first detection. Matches previous observations of Mark 5. Will aim for 2 sessions tomorrow. 210. 2 sessions. Fever is stable, although still a bit high compared to Mark 5. 211. Fever decreased a bit, but will probably remain around the same level until the end. Subject is confused 2 days ahead of schedule compared to Mark 5. 212 started phase 2. 216. Subject seems very reactive. Phase 2 is over. Phase 3 is ready to begin, probably tomorrow. We'll need photographic fakes ASAP. Waiting for identical weather conditions. 217. 217. Phase 3 begins. We'll focus on the DFBD objective until we have the photography. 220. Subject's perception of the DFBD site is already modified. Rain finally stopped. Most likely able to produce photographic fake tomorrow. 221. Finally have photographic efforts. Original photograph has been replaced by ER stats. 223. Subject's memory of the picture is altered. Mark 6 shows at least 25% efficiency boost versus Mark 5. This is fascinating. 226. Objectives are attached to anchors. We're ready for phase 4. Confusion stopped. Phase 4 begins. Control sessions are fine. Some hesitations, but still anchors are strongly aligned with objectives. Appears to be working. March 3rd, phase 4 is over. Objectives are now deeply rooted. Final injection this morning. Subject is sedated and will remain until fever stops. So 2 days later, fever stops, sedation stops. Subject will be released into desert this afternoon. Conclusions. Mark 6 is very promising. 30% more efficiency overall, but 40% more fever, which is going to be a problem for the most fragile subjects. We will keep Mark 5 as a standard for now, aiming for Mark 7 to address issues with fever. Note, send the report to the lab. 442 Wakehurst Ave, Spring Valley, New York. They're so in-depth, too. Yeah, it could be a massive lawsuit. Becca, thank you for subscribing me. Thank you for subscribing me to a magazine I didn't want. Thank you for resubscribing for 5 months. I appreciate it. Has it really been 5 months? That feels fake. I feel like I've known you longer than that. There's a chance I have, but like it does not feel like 5 months have passed, is what I'm trying to say. Not just a lawsuit. Please don't release me into the desert. I dehydrate easily. Same. Okay. What in the world were they doing to Connie? But this address is perfect, Evan. Given the messed up things Jenkins was doing, I'm sure they want to keep this lab a secret. Now what, Hal? It's time for phase 2. We have 2 agents looking for the ghost. It's time. The time we put them to use. Let me check something. We're SpongeBob without water in the desert. Water! You join me in the resident desert lizard? That was me pretending to hiss my tongue like a snake. Okay, Agent Pendle is closer to the lab. Contact her and send the address. Whoever's monitoring communications between the agents and operations will see it. Am I putting Pendle in harm's way? She's a big girl, Evan. And she won't be alone. Go ahead and contact Skinner so you can contact Pendle. I'll get back to you later. Now I get to call him. 3 hours later. Ring ring. Ring ring.
Yes, Operator Tanner?
I have information for Agent Pendle, sir.
What kind of information?
Information that Agent Walker found.
All right. I'm forwarding the call, Tanner. But I hope you're not just sending Pendle on some wild goose chase.
We're not, though. Someone may stop my drink.
Operator Tanner, what can I do for you?
I have footage of Wells's killer committing arson via a case Walker is working.
What? You're kidding. Okay, so our murderer likes to play with fire too, huh? This guy just gets better and better.
Also,
by any chance, did any clues pop up where we might locate him?
Also, can we also note that if it is the same guy who not only did the murder, the hit on this guy, but also was able to get back to do the fire? Like, he's got to have connections if he's able to get a flight from DC to Nevada. Like a direct flight. You know, I know this is 1992, but like, still, a direct flight? I mean, there isn't direct flights, probably. I would imagine there's direct flights from Vegas to DC. But like, he ain't flying economy. He's not flying economy. So like, he sounded so disappointed. He really did. Yeah, I got the address.
To Jenkins? So it comes full circle, does it? Well, whatever that address is, I'll take it. Nice. So what exactly is this place? If Wells Killer's there, I assume it's not a petting zoo.
Oh, is this probably some sort of lab? Yeah, it's a lab.
I see. Well, I'm on my way. I'll contact you when I get there. Thanks, Tanner. Maybe now we can finally book this
That's when
guy.
you shake the bag of treats. Be careful, he's dangerous. Clearly it's not the end of the day, because we're still going for this day. How is she closer to New York, though? Also, chat, I'm having a kiwi. Be proud of me. I'm eating my fruit. Oh, I should answer this. Hi, I'm eating my parfait.
Tanner, I'm at the lab.
Cool. Great. I'm eating a parfait. Parfait? Parfait. A trifle. A fruit tart trifle, if you want to know. Great. Talk to me, Agent.
The door was unlocked, actually. It's real weird in here, Tanner. Like everybody suddenly took off.
Oh,
Left
that's
all their
sus. You
beeping
should get out of
lab
there.
equipment behind. but I don't see any sign of Will's killer. Looks like a dead. Shit!
Drop the phone. Slide your gun over to me. Slowly. On your knees, Agent Pendle.
You? How do you know my name?
You might want to close your eyes.
You don't want to do this. I'm a federal agent.
Agent Walker, FBI! Drop the gun! Drop the gun! Move away from her! Now!
It's locked.
What did you do? Hands up! Turn around. Turn around! Hands on your head!
Wait, Walker showed up.
Pendle, you okay?
Walker, we have a problem here.
What'd you do? Open the door now!
It's not opening, Walker.
Open the door now!
Operator, you there? There's a bomb. This bald-headed psycho has trapped me in a room with a bomb. It's my third day.
It's my third day too,
20
ma'am.
minutes and 21 seconds, and it's ticking down. You gotta help me here.
Just hold on, Agent.
Come right back. Understand me, Tanner? You come right back.
Oh, and there is a, okay, so there is like a, yeah, it is, it
Yes,
sounds like
Operator
47.
Okay,
Handle's locking a
let
room
me
with a
think.
bomb.
Unfortunately, our more seasoned operators are presently occupied. I'd send a team, but they'd arrive much too late. That means...
It's just me!
You'll have to defuse the bomb, Operator.
I figured. Okay, what do I have to do?
I'm sharing the FDI's bomb defusal manual. You haven't gone
Great.
through bomb training yet, but we have no...
I'm so glad to be playing, oh god, what's the VR game called? The one VR game where, like, one of you is in the VR headset with the bomb trying to defuse it. Oh, keep talking and nobody explodes? Yeah, I'm glad we're playing that right now in this game. Yeah, really glad about that.
choice. What I'm about to tell you is important. Do not read the entire manual. You don't have time. Stay calm and follow the instructions from the beginning. Do you understand?
I understand, sir. Okay.
There are wires, a controller, a battery, a keypad, and, a display, I guess. And
Battery.
operator, make sure you follow the instructions at the beginning. I really don't want to go out like this.
Okay. Notepad is identify the bomb archetype. 4 archetypes, each one is defined by the way of electric current is distributed. Has a green wire, multi-mass, firepower module, voltage lower than 5. About the bomb. Tell me about the power. What kind of battery is it?
I don't really know. A single battery pack? I think. Wait, it says 9 volts, 0.3 amps, 2,000 milliamps hour.
Okay, so it's not a... Power module has a green wire. About the bomb. Tell me about the wires.
There are a lot, but I'll try. The power module. It's a battery. Has 2 wires, a red and a black. 2 wires are connected to the explosive, a red and a black one. The display and the numpad have 4 wires each. A red, a black, a green, and a yellow. That's it.
Display, numpad, 4 wires each, red, black, green, yellow. Device's power module has a green wire. Four archetypes. Okay, device explosive uses, okay. About the bomb. Tell me about the explosives. What kind of explosive
I
is
say
it?
gasoline. Tanner, this isn't how I imagined I'd go out.
Okay, restores a very precise ticking that cannot be sustained without dedicated autonomous ticking systems. Therefore, an autonomous ticking device archetype. Diffused by the following corresponding diffuse guide. Okay. Okay, thank God this pauses. Okay. Is this killer frequency? Yeah, it sounds like killer frequency. Yeah. Sending you a manual. Don't read it, but follow all instructions. Yeah, this is kind of like Keep Talking, Nobody Explodes, where it's like you kind of have to diffuse, like, based on what it is, you have to, like, follow the guide. I would read it all, but I like Alexandra, so I wouldn't. Right. This is your Petty showing. Covered Susie's Petty with a blankie. Petty goes poof. We save her. Yes. I'm glad Walker showed up too. Like, thank God. So that means they apprehended the guy? Also, can someone look up to see how long this game is? Because if the game's not long, then we might finish it tonight. Am I diffusing it almost, through the bomb? Fair. Okay. Inquire is get the serial number. Okay. About the bomb. There's a keyboard and display module. Tell me about the display. What is it showing?
The time left. What do you think?
About the bomb.
I don't know what type it is. The numbers are made of little bars. There's 7 of them. Is that important? We don't have all day, operator.
Okay. Okay, display module.
It says ABM 186511.
ABM 186511. Okay. Oh, come on. Get me back to where I was going before. Oh God, this is terrible. Like, I can't, like, hit my back button. Okay, so this is explosive, guide 1-3. Okay. Serial. ABM, device control modules manufactured by ABM. First step is disconnect every module that requires ticking. For that, follow procedures listed under column. Disable procedure for these modules and these modules only. 3 to 4 hours? How long have we been playing? Can I pause here? What was the last time I auto-saved? Because I think we might want to stop here because I'm afraid it's going to kind of like snowball a little bit. I don't mind replaying some of this next week because it will give us like a good refresher too. Well, keeper, this is she's in a room with a bomb. That's okay. That's okay. I think I'd rather just... Actually, let's see. Where does this... If I hit continue, where does this put me? Okay, it puts me back a little bit, but that's okay. Puts me back earlier in the day. Oh, it actually puts up like right where Pendle calls us. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Yeah, so we shall continue next week and we'll probably finish it next week. Yeah, it's a fun game. I love FakeOS games. A lot of the ones that I also really want to try are also horror based, and I'm not the best with horror games, so I usually can't play them. But thank you, developers, for providing me a key to actually try this one out, and I really, really, really am enjoying it. I hope y'all are too. Oh man, it's just such a shame that it's only 4 hours. I was hoping it would be longer than that. Hello, horror-based ones. Hello. Yeah, I want to play. We should find some more FakeOS games. I'd play some. I'd play them. Let's see. Now we gotta find out who we're raiding to. Not find out. I gotta go find someone to raid on over to. Just as a reminder of the upcoming stream schedule, so tomorrow night for Tuesday, we're going to be continuing off with Cocoon. We might finish it tomorrow, I'm not sure. And then Saturday, we will continue with Mass Effect 3. We're a little over halfway now in the main campaign. Also, we're taking our time doing some side questing. And then next week, we will continue and probably finish the Operator. Hi, Floofy. How are you? Duva Floof. I do have some floof on my head as well. What makes a fake OS game? So it's like a fake operating system. So like you're playing a game that's like on an emulated computer. So like it's like a simulation type of game. So like games like Emily is Away, obviously The Operator, Simulacra, Orwell when we played that one, Home Safety Hotline, there's another one that I was thinking of that I can't remember what it was. I mentioned it earlier. I don't remember now. But it's like taking place like you're investigating like on another like device or computer screen. So games like that is like what is defined as like a fake OS game. Yeah. Yeah, these developers were part of a group that were doing an event trying to get a fake OS as like an official Steam tag. So I really hope they get it, because I would definitely play more fake OS games because I think they're really interesting. All right, let's see where we shall raid on over to. Thinking of one, but it's not quite like that. You are investigating, it's on like, oh no, wait, you do use a computer. What is it? The fruit trees are dead? Oh! I have seen Dog play that a little bit. I would be so down to play that. I would be down to play The Fruit Trees Are Dead. I've seen a little bit of playthrough of it, but not enough to be like, oh, I know what happens. But like, I would play that. I would play that. It reminds me a lot of Blueprints in ways. Yeah, if you want to, you can. Do I have my rank 1? Like as a separate. Have it. Yes. That's the invite link, but not have it. You can find me on rank 1. It's the same username that I have here. If you would like to suggest it there, I do go through those every now and then to see. I do try to prioritize games I already have, but I do look through those, like if I am looking to buy more games, I do look on there to see what games people are wanting me to play. I am on edge and I don't know why. That's fair. I know sometimes for me, my anxiety will just be spiking for some reason. I usually have to like tell myself like deep breaths, like reassuring deep belly breaths too. Don't breathe from the chest, breathe from the belly. Because I sometimes forget that I have to breathe from my diaphragm and not my chest. So let's see. Breathing, I never heard of her, then you'd be dead. Haven't played it yet because I was planning to stream it to a friend on Discord so we could play it together, but I saw the can you play it looks really cool. I'll do that. Yeah, it does look really good. Also, I recommend Blueprints. Always and forevermore. Even if the ending was a little bit... it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. I think we're going to raid on over to Game Boy Light, who is playing some rune dice. I have no idea what this game is, but I am very curious on what it's about. If you have the ability to, please join us on the raid, excuse me, as I get more hiccups. And if you like what Game Boy is up to, please drop a follow on their channel. I am sure they'll appreciate it. And I will see you all tomorrow night for more Cocoon. So we're jumping between worlds. It's a puzzle game. It's really fun. The music's really, really good. Time to starfish in my bed and become Puddle. Blueprints is on the wish list. Bet. I'm also always willing to help with the puzzles. Also, if you do decide to play Blueprints, I do know a great website that helps you figure out what puzzles to solve without giving you too many hints, unless if you want the hints. So, but take care of everyone. I will see you all tomorrow or in a future stream. My name is Erin Gray, Career Writer Streamer, signing off.